Show, Rocky Summit. If you give Aaron Rodgers 4 white guys from the YMCA, he will beat Trubisky, Josh Green, Derek Carr, Eli Manning, Billy,
15.
Cleveland.
I got a 14.
$7 on beers.
Sounds
They cancel Boogie and Ryan.
I think it's
Orlando
15. I think
Magic.
it's
Monday
15.
night. Drew Brees will break the record. Watch out for Derrick Henry.
Dalvin Cook sucks.
On your team. Why?
Tannehill's been playing better this year. B3 exponent.
There's that trade. Alonzo Ball too. Phoenix Eli is going to put over $1,000 to do a shredder.
Ah, there goes all your money.
You know what we get in Carolina? Monkey see, monkey. Huge man crush over here on Atlanta coach, but nobody does more for their team.
And Smoochie.
Raptors trying to Belichick
It's a
somebody.
conspiracy.
I know. The
NFL.
Suns on the dogs.
They start. Good deal.
Luckiest quarterback alive. Flew Mahomes.
I know Steph 32 today.
Every 5 picks, I get one.
Steph 32.
Follow us on Twitter, BSS Carolinas. Listen to the show
Yeah, maybe
on
3 years.
Apple Podcasts, Anchor
Said 73
FM,
years. That's
iHeartRadio,
73 years.
SoundCloud,
Steph 32.
Spotify,
Oh, yeah.
Spreaker, and
He's been there a while.
Maybe his first 4 or 5 years. He was awful.
Attitude
Well, he's injured.
Broadcasting
Excuse me.
Production.
The Under Armour shoes. I mean, those Nikes were working for him.
Where's the hand sanitizer?
Welcome to BSS Carolinas on Stitcher, Spreaker, all those great platforms you just heard. And don't worry, I am not sick. I am fine, just clearing the throat. I do have my hand sanitizer right beside me. I'll wipe it off, don't worry. Of course, I am Rocky Summit. Joining me on the show today is my main partner who's here, in a very tough time in Charlotte, North Carolina, I guess, is B3 Exponent.
Thank you for always supporting us. And of course, shout out to our official sponsor, The Attitude Broadcasting Company.
We put attitude in broadcasting.
If you don't have that right attitude, you fucking with the wrong team. Attitude Broadcasting 2020. Go to the website. Look us up. Let us put a little demo together for you.
Absolutely.
Get you out there, man.
Let us know. You can be one of those great sponsors. And of course, joining us in the room is the two-time fantasy champ. We'll see how he does in baseball fantasy. Is James, the urban nerd.
So I'm taking it all in. It's
Taking
better
it
and
all
better
in.
every week.
There's fans there.
There's a lot of fans there.
Yeah. There's a guy. Put your shirt back on, dude.
See, we watch it. We're forced to watch rugby because it's the only sport going on right now. But it's pretty down.
If y'all haven't seen rugby, man, it's tough. I'm telling you something you need to go watch. Go watch Gaelic football. That
That
tough.
sounds like
Gaelic football is soccer combined with football.
Mhm.
All right, so it is
with no
rough.
helmets, probably.
No helmets. But what you talking about? You ain't got nothing else to watch. 3:00 today. There's UFC fight.
Who's the main
Well, I gotta
event?
pay money to watch that UFC fight.
Yeah, who's the main event? Like I really watch a movie.
I'll have to. It's in Brazil.
I'm about to go get
listen
me a
to
copy of the Jumanji movie. We're gonna be watching.
I watched
movies.
the Page movie last night.
We're gonna watch some new stuff on Netflix. I'm gonna have to hook up Hulu. We got a free year of Apple TV.
I ain't got to worry about my internet bill for my cable bill for my internet bill 60 days.
Khabib versus Ferguson.
Oh,
Oh, Khabib's back.
Is it tonight?
that can't be tonight. I don't think.
No. Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought it said
It
Khabib.
can't be tonight.
249 is 249 tonight. No, 418.
Huh?
That's the next. All right. So it's April 18th.
I say no to be because my phone blew it with that.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say it. I just looked at that.
Khabib back.
But I say ESPN Page also has cancellations.
Oh, okay. Present UFC Fight Night. Lee versus Oliveira from Brazil. So you're talking about things being canceled. Let's, of course, we're talking about the coronavirus, and don't worry, Corona did not start the virus. All right, this did not come from a beer. I do love that Bud Light's trying to get the name changed to Bud Light virus, though.
No, Corona wouldn't change it. Corona losing money. They trying.
Oh,
to
they
change it.
losing money. That's right. So I can give them credit trying to change the name. I figured they. No. Everybody's being hurt with this. So Chinese food in New York's down at Chinese restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Let me explain something. The food doesn't come from China. Literally. All right.
You gotta keep telling people that again and again, probably.
No, you do. People are a little bit much on this, but right now the biggest news, of course, is the cancellation. Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert tested positive for the coronavirus. Major League Baseball delayed opening day 2 weeks. Spring training shut down. You can spend time with the team. They want you to spend time with your team or in the city you're in.
Yep, don't go nowhere.
Just in time for Major League Baseball, the show to come out. The number one card I gotta go get is Tim Tebow's Mets card.
Tebow?
Yeah, I gotta get Tebow's Mets card.
Well, I guess you got the whole
What?
performances in the game, so
That's
it
right,
makes sense.
man. I gotta go get that. They've done a good job of
Probably
putting
sell it for.
That's true. You know how to make off of Tim Tebow's card?
It's
What's
just
I
a Jets fan or a Florida Gators fan.
That's
A
right.
Florida Gators fan, you better find a diehard Gator fan.
Not even diehard.
Of course, you got NBA postponed for at least 30 days. WWE Raw and SmackDown at the PC in Orlando, it wasn't that bad.
It was just much of weird.
I know
thing.
it was very weird to see no fans there. Now, and if you got somebody that is there and not playing to the crowd, that's an issue. I mean, you got to make fun of this a little bit.
They kind of
Can't
did.
just come
Which
out-
I like. Cause Roman Reigns came out, he was like, oh, "Okay."
Yeah. He's like, what was it? Of course, he came out.
He ain't got to do all that. He was in regular clothes.
Super rugby. This is not just rugby. This is super rugby.
This is awesome.
Man, I'll tell you, super rugby. All right. So the next 30 days in America, this is what we're going to be watching, basically.
Rugby and cricket.
And
Well,
UFC.
I'm reading a report here that said Hillsborough County may pull the plug on WrestleMania 36. The
Yep.
legacy events will go ahead and say, we're going to postpone it. But if it keeps going on,
I mean,
Damn.
it's going to be tough to do it because you got so many people that come from overseas.
Yep.
You got a lot of people that are in fear, which I don't think you should be in fear. You just need to be cautious.
educate yourself and do what the World Health Organization is telling you to do, right?
This leads to my summit hot take for the week. Clean up after yourself. If you go to the bathroom, don't take your phone in the bathroom and use it as you're on the toilet. And then don't wash your hands. Wash your freaking hands.
And don't be one of those perpetrators that go over to the sink and just run some water and not use the damn soap. Use the soap.
The
It's
soap's there.
for a reason.
Thank you.
Now, my thing is, didn't we learn this in preschool? Like, why?
Yes.
That's all I don't get. We learned this in preschool.
It's just some nasty fuckers out here.
But
Right.
if you haven't noticed, the guy that went to a Publix and drinking out of the soup,
That was like
that's
2
not
weeks
what you
ago,
do.
yeah.
That's not that long ago. People, stop being rude. We live in a great country. Don't make it worse by not. Rudy Gobert didn't make it better by rubbing your hands all over the
He didn't help
microphone.
us, so.
Damn Frenchman. Nah, I'm playing.
I saw somebody, he's French.
Platoon didn't do this.
Who?
Platoon didn't do this.
Well, Batum ain't on the damn court. He's sitting there getting paid.
Yeah. And Fournier said, hey guys, he's good. But Fournier, actually, he was good.
All right. We know he's okay. We just asked you why he's so damn stupid.
He got a whole country for sports.
I'm gonna make one bad joke and then I'll move on.
I got plenty.
He already won Defensive Player of the Year for shutting down the whole NBA.
Of the decade. Of all leagues.
He might be the best defensive player of the decade.
You don't want your sports Gobert. It's going to be a new adjective. Your league got Gobert.
Do you know how many men are angry right now at Rudy Gobert? Because they got to spend time with their wives, their girlfriends, their side pieces, whatever.
You know how many damn thoughts are upset with Gobert? They can't,
Make no money.
right? They can't do their thing.
They got to sit home with they. Never mind.
They just got to damn try to do it the old-fashioned way.
Are you quarantined? I can come over?
You better not accept no calls at 2 a.m. anymore right now. Just telling you.
I don't know. It may have some lights off for sale.
Man, that shit is gold right now. You got some Lysol, you might make $10,000, $15,000 off a bottle.
I saw somebody, third party bin on Amazon, had Lysol bottle for like $115. I said, dang, I should have bought all the Lysol.
I got toilet paper for sale right now, 25 G's a roll. Hit me up.
It's the 2-ply one too. You get all of it.
It's the Angel Soft, the double mega ply. It's the thick roll, so it's nice and smooth
Yeah.
on your ass.
It's a mega roll, so it's like 4 rolls in one.
It's what a deal.
Are
What
you
a deal.
selling toilet paper on our show? Hey, we're the new sponsor of Angel Soft. Use 2. That's all you need.
Oh man, Charmin loving this right now.
All right. It's like wings for your ass.
I mean, Cream Perel, sanitizer, Lysol, they making profit for days.
Yeah.
I love somebody had a joke how like people like try to go natural. When this happened, they wet the Lysol real quick. I saw somebody said, "Well, I thought you was natural." Well, like you bought that Lysol now. It kills this. Like, yeah, it'll kill more than that.
Just a FYI, Febreze is not Lysol. I'm just pointing out.
Difference.
It's a difference, people.
Look, if you want to protect yourself from the coronavirus, go get you some beer, some alcohol. You know, because like when you have a wound or a cut, you put alcohol in it, right?
Exactly.
You want to kill the virus inside, you need to get some alcohol in your system,
Yeah.
2 in 1.
Preference. Well, preference, guys, it works.
right? Go get that Everclear, that 150 proof, 90% alcohol,
That
like
would be
drinking 5.
If you got coronavirus, drink some Everclear. Shout out Everclear, clear all that out.
Clear all that up, you be just fine. No, you can't take a shot, man. You gotta take a big old gulp.
Sit 5 minutes.
You will be in the clear.
Yep. Breaking news.
That's true. All major soccer leagues suspended. North Carolina high school sports suspended until April 5th. NCAA tournaments for men and women canceled. NCAA suspends all sports through the spring. NHL suspended. Masters postponed. And NASCAR suspended. But we got UFC. So can someone explain to me how we have a person get into a tin can car, drive around a track, but we got UFC fighting going
Dana
on?
White want his money.
We got guys throwing blows, but we got a car going around the track, and we got people playing golf.
No, they canceled golf. Golf was done postponed.
Oh no, they postponed golf, but
That's what he's saying.
you know UFC is going on.
Well, it's in Brazil. Brazil ain't stopped their sports and stuff yet. That's South America.
Yeah, true.
We're in North America.
And again, this Dana White.
We're in the United States. And
True.
according to the United States, we just need to postpone everything right now.
They ain't say that. He said, "Well, I'm in Brazil."
Like, we're in Brazil. They haven't said postpone anything. So, show's on.
We got the gate money already. Yeah, we gonna play.
Right? BAU, business as usual.
It's kind of funny to me that we got in the world we live in, 2 guys and women throwing blows with blood is going on, but other stuff's canceled. I know it's another country, but still.
I mean, it's America. It's technically not America.
Didn't South America have many coronavirus yet?
I haven't heard anything, but do they really have the funds and the be
Shut
testing?
down, or cancel something like UFC.
Right? They need all the money they can get down in Rio.
You know, Rio had the Olympics and they ain't recovered from that yet.
But it's all good, man.
No, but in all seriousness, please take care of yourself right now. And if you go out in public, please wash your hands.
If you
All
got
right.
a cough,
Cough. I went to Target yesterday to pick up some stuff, and on the next aisle over, 2 kids walking on the aisle with their dad just coughing up a storm. I'm like, why you got your kids out? Do they need to go to Target today? Do they? And he come out with a baseball bat. Can you not just buy the baseball bat and take it home to your son?
So he has to pick his own bat. You know, you got to find the right weight and telemetry and length. Like, no, you can't just.
Aluminum wood.
So, but if you do go out, please, wash your hands. If you're sick, don't go out. Don't. Especially if you got an older mother or somebody that can't breathe, respiratory issues. Don't let them go out.
And if you must go out, like they told you back in your day, like your mama always told you, keep your hands to yourself.
Absolutely.
Please.
And if you go to a Golden Corral, please don't put your hands in the chocolate fondue.
I would say just stay away from buffets. At this
Yeah,
point.
don't eat at buffets right now. Don't try to eat at home. As a matter of fact, it's a new novel concept. Eat at home.
Now I will say right now it's tough because they bought everything out of stuff, but
Yeah, you might need to go to a restaurant after all.
Yeah,
We can't live in fear. I do understand that.
if you go out to eat, go out where you used to going to. Don't go.
You know, live your life. Just take precautions if you can.
do what you would normally do if you were healthy.
Yeah, don't. if you're sick, though, don't go out. You know, and I'm not saying live in fear, but if you have the means to stay at home for a little bit, because they're telling, if major sports is canceling everything, you have an issue. All right, because they're losing billions of dollars, not millions, billions of dollars.
Right now, they would have played if.
Yeah, they were trying to play.
They were talking about trying to do a 16-team tournament.
They're gonna release a bracket for no reason. Why you gonna show me the bracket that gonna play? That's how I feel about that.
Oh, I agree.
Hey guys, hey FanDuel, here's the bracket.
So locally in Charlotte, we got nothing going on. They canceled the bar crawl. Until June, the St. Patrick's Day parade is this weekend. They canceled that. We ain't got no swingers club dance party.
No hoedowns.
No hoedowns. We ain't got nothing going on in Charlotte. So I will tell you, stay at home, play video games, play a board game with your kids, because that's about all you can do in Charlotte right now.
I would say let's go to the mall, but we probably don't need to do that either.
Don't go there. Save some money.
I might go to the mall. Let's see what Yeezys came out today.
We will talk about some shoes, but I will tell you, basically, the show came out yesterday, and that's my plan for the next 2 weeks.
Play the show.
I'm going to edit some shows, and that's about all I'm going to do for the next 2 weeks.
I need to go and buy that. It come out Tuesday? I didn't reserve it.
It come out Tuesday.
Okay.
I pre-ordered it, so I got all, because I'm going to do a lot of the Diamond Dynasty this year, where you get the players and stuff like that.
I started doing it.
I got
last year.
Griffey Jr. Man, Griffey.
Wow.
Sheffield. Griffey's got the
Does
greatest
his swing look natural in the game?
It's the greatest swing of all time. Yes.
Are there any difference from 19 to 20? You see the difference?
There is a difference this year. Like it gives you a graph, like for fly balls and then grounders. The fielding's a little bit different feel. It's a little bit tougher, I think.
Okay.
Trying to think. There's really the prospects are more pushed into it this year.
Okay.
Like if you do Diamond Dynasty, there's a 91 Louis Robert already.
Oh wow.
For the Charlotte Knights.
Okay.
For some reason, they still don't have the Charlotte Knights Stadium in there. I wish they would.
Yeah, maybe a copyright issue.
It might be. It's just, a lot of things. It's really cool though. I haven't got that far into it other than the Diamond Dynasty.
Because the one you had with it is running the bases is confusing.
Yeah. Eric Davis rookie card. I got Eric Davis in the outfield. Man, he's so quick. I love that little swing. It's like a little bunt. But stay at home, play your kids, watch spend some family time. I want to go to movies this weekend. I'm not going to movies.
Well, I heard they
now.
cut movies capacity 50%.
Are they?
Yeah, AMC movies, so you can't go in. Like they cut the theater in half, so that's all you can come in.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, so anything else, the virus-wise, you guys want to address?
I just hope.
Don't buy up stuff like there's a hurricane coming.
Right.
Like
Leave some toilet paper and some water and some cleaning stuff for the rest of us.
Thank you. I'm glad you do it.
I was at Publix yesterday about 12 o'clock. I'm like, why am I buying 18 cases of water? Like, it's not a hurricane. Power gonna be out.
Right. People are just trying to bulk up. Listen, I've got 2 5-gallon water bottles from when we switched over from the water we had from home, because we had the little fountain thing at our house. We got rid of that, so we kept 2 of the bottles. We got that. I've got 1.5 cases of water in the back of the Jeep. That's all I need. But if you go to Costco or somebody, you got like 8 cases of water and toilet paper. How much toilet paper do you really need?
Do you see the lady in Australia?
No.
That's a video I saw.
2,400 rolls of ass paper. She lives by herself. 2,400 rolls.
Yeah.
You not wiping that much ass in a lifetime.
Like the lady had a cart set this high of toilet tissue. So the old lady went by a cart, took one off for her, and sat the lady. It was awesome.
Well, a lot of these places will limit. They'll start limiting how much you can get.
Publix thinks cleaning supplies like 2 per person.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find, like you were talking about Purell and stuff, man, it's a miracle. But they.
Well, this is why I'm country. Hydrant peroxide works as well.
Yeah, or go take a bath.
That too.
I mean, go take you're outside, go take a bath.
I'm more concerned about this pollen for me.
Yeah, that will do it. But just try to be careful and be courtesy of other people.
Yeah.
That's the thing. All right, this week we got top 3, bottom 5 top NBA players under age 25 overrated and underrated. Well, no, we'll do overrated. So basically, the top 3 players and the bottom 5 that are under the age 25, they have to be a first round pick. Are we saying 15 and up?
A lottery?
A lottery pick.
14.
So 14 and up, right? All right. So top NBA players. We want to start with number 3.
Number 3 for me. That should tell us what I thought. I'm gonna go. My number 3 is gonna be. I'm gonna go Luka. Just for the fact what he done so far in the league. I see him being the next big thing. Played grown man since he was 16, right?
Yes.
So I think Luka's and like I
You
feel
taking Luka number 3?
and what he done for Dallas this year alone is worth it in my opinion.
All right. Who you got?
I like Jason Tatum right now at number 3. He's starting to come into his own. Last year was a little bit of struggle his second year trying to play with Kyrie Irving, but this year he's found that groove again, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks unstoppable, getting 30 a game, playing defense. Like he's going to be a superstar in this league. Boston was blessed to be able to get him.
Finesse Philadelphia. Yeah, we take Markel Fultz.
Man, that would have been amazing. For me, there's some really great players under age 25 right now. John Collins, Jaren Jackson, Darren Fox, Jamal Murray, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
25 and under. You can, if
deep.
they 25, you can take someone 25.
We said 25 under, right? Or
Yeah,
did
yeah.
you 21?
21.
20, oh, is it 21 and under?
25.
25. I was getting ready to say it.
21 be nobody right now.
Luka just turned 22. Zion, Ja Morant.
That's about it. Darren Fox.
De'Aaron Fox, yeah. I mean, Brandon, he's a little older. For me, number 3, this is so tough, man, because Trae Young, I'm not going to say Ben Simmons.
He peaked in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Jason Tatum right now.
Okay.
I mean, Jason Tatum has stepped up, and he's looking like the MVP candidate that we thought he might be.
Yep.
So, and if he was in Philadelphia with those 2, you would see a different team, I think.
You know, I can't say that.
Maybe
I think in Philadelphia they'll be too tight, like too congested,
That's true.
and I feel it kind of stunt him a little bit. Because in Boston he could drive real easy because they got the way.
And they got Jaylen Brown, they got Kemba, they got they got a coach around him that really knows how
Yeah, I
to use
feel
those
like
things.
Embiid's kind of a ball stopper.
Yeah.
So I feel it wouldn't work there as well, in my opinion.
Who you got number 2?
I'm going to Tatum for the fact that I feel he can take over a game at any given time. Like you saw that stretch of games he had when he took over.
And the reason he was 3 for me because he played around a little better talent than my number 2 guy was Luka Doncic.
Mm-hmm.
Luka came in the Dallas situation, we didn't know nothing about him. Just a little bit of tape, and this man has just took off like a damn rocket since he's been there. How many triple doubles has he had this season? 21 triple doubles.
He's already broke the team record.
And how many of those triple doubles have been 30 point, 15 assists, the triple double?
He's averaging 28 and a half, 9.4, 8.7 assists.
And the thing is, he's not a super athlete. He's not gonna blow by you on the dribble, but he get anywhere he wants to on the court, and he can shoot it from damn half court he need to.
But I've seen him in person. Like people don't realize
The dude is big.
He's stocky, but he's not, like you said, he's unathletic white guy. And like he is not a guy that's like maybe ooh or not.
He's a guy the wide that get picked middle. Like come on.
And then he come and bust everybody ass.
No.
And you like, damn, I should have took that guy first.
That remind me of. Cameron Smoochie can't stand him.
But his game is so under control, man. It's so under control. But sometimes he does get a little frustrated if he doesn't get calls, and he lets that
get to him,
and he won't sprint back on defense and stuff. So that's still holding him down a little bit. Once he gets that past that point, because you don't get every call.
Yep.
But But you know, you got to get back for your team.
And the big advantage, he had 2 playing grown men at 16.
Right.
That has helped him out a lot. But the thing with him that I think holds him back to me is he's played really great on a kind of down team. When he's on a good team, he's overshadowed a lot.
Well, he was like,
You look at him in the All-Star games, he's kind of like, you know, I don't know where I fit.
well,
I mean, and he doesn't play that good in the Rising Star games that he's been in 2 years.
He don't want to play, no.
Right.
Yeah, nobody wants to play it though.
But
Can he evaluate a good team to be a great
Like,
team?
I see in 5 years, I see him and Trae Young and them boys that
De'Aaron
didn't get a
Fox.
lot of run in this All-Star game, being the headliners of those All-Star games and being in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm sorry, go ahead.
the one thing about Luka too, even in Europe, if you look at stats in Europe, he wasn't averaging that many points because he was like the not even star.
Right, and then that's why I wonder when he gets when Porzingis actually gets healthy, because Porzingis was playing really good before the season canceled, because he was averaging like 20, 30
He was
points.
finally getting his
Right.
legs back under him.
Tim Hardaway was playing good. He had a 30-point night a couple of nights before.
They missed Jalen Brunson though. That's hurting. So Luka's having to play more minutes because he don't have that backup to come in and give him a spell. Seth Curry is down too,
Yeah.
so he's been playing more with them. But they still been winning, and they've been fighting for this playoff
And
spot
the
all
thing
year.
is, he'll play point guard, and then you can defer to Steph sometimes to defer to DeLon Wright, and you go set up and
be-
kind of sit back for.
just chill, or be a spot up shooter. That's why his game is so good, man.
It's very
it
good.
It needs to get better on the defensive end, but his game is really good right now.
I'm interested to see how, again, especially in the playoffs, see how good he does get in the playoffs against good
I would
players.
love to see them match up with the Clippers in the first round. Like,
Yeah.
that would be so fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that's the way it's setting up right now. But I want to see how he does against really good teams in the playoffs.
Yeah, he gets the Clippers the first round. Say they push the Clippers to 7 games.
Yeah.
And Luka's the main, and he's going to be the main cog if they do that.
Well,
That's against Kawhi and PG and Pat Bev. Then you got to be like, okay, this guy's something special.
Pat Bev can't stop him.
No,
Who? No.
Pat too
Pat
small.
Bev can't. They would have to put PG or Kawhi on him for most of the series to check him.
Even you look against LeBron, you saw he look at his LeBron.
Lucas, what,
Well,
6'6", 6'7"?
Yeah.
Something like that?
All right, LeBron's not a defensive stopper. He's never been a defensive stopper.
Well, I'm talking more so how Luka stepped up against the Lakers.
No, he stepped up against the Lakers, but if the Lakers play, you almost got to put Anthony Davis on Luka. I mean, I'm sure they won't because you got Porzingis, but LeBron's not a defensive stopper.
Oh no, I'm not saying he was stopper. I was saying more so how he stepped up against the Lakers and had a great.
No, you're right. But I want to see how Luka does against better talent, and if he can he lead again? Can he win a series? I don't know yet. I mean, he hasn't had to do it yet. So Luka definitely is play. He is so impressive how he went from last season to this season, and he stepped to like an MVP type caliber player this season. Because no one picked the Mavericks to be top 6 in the West.
I had him in the playoffs. I didn't think they'd be what he had though.
No. All right. So number 1 here.
Giannis.
Obviously.
That's all. Giannis.
Ditto.
Hey, I'm talking about that.
That kid came in as a stick, and look at him now.
Mm-hmm.
And when that jumper becomes smooth for him,
Oh,
and he just
boy.
flicking that wrist on that thing and draining consistently. Woo. The man plays with the motor like Russell Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
He plays defense, and he'll run you over to dunk on your ass.
Yeah,
He does not mind trying to dunk on your ass. I love this kid, man. That guy is something else.
How old is he?
24.
Well, I think it's
Well,
just 20.
24. Oh, yeah, just turned 25.
He just
Okay.
turned 25.
They don't have him on this list. That's the reason I was wondering.
Yeah,
He was like 14th that year he came out,
Yep.
so he's right on the cusp of our qualification.
All right, well, y'all got him on the list. I'm not putting him on the list because he's 25. So I'm going to go different than you two. I'm going to go with Zion. I'm going to tell you right now, all right, he's already averaging more than Jordan did in his rookie year. And he doesn't have a jump shot yet. Most of his points are from offensive rebounds, transition plays is most of his points. Once he gets a jump shot, and he can shoot jumpers, But man, if he just stays like he is, keeps his body in shape, and I'm not saying Giannis is not great whatsoever, so don't think that. I'm not comparing the two because he's not on my list at all because I did a different list than you two, I guess. But Zion, just the energy he brings to the NBA. I mean, there's not been a hype player since LeBron, in my opinion, that's come in.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
I mean, Luka has been great, but Zion to just be, is going to add so much to the NBA.
When Drake wear your jersey in high school.
I mean, look at freaking the other day. Who was it? When
That's how you know your
the
official
Lakers.
Drake wears your jersey.
That was good or bad.
When the Lakers were playing the Pelicans and JaVale McGee said, "Hey, I want your jersey."
There you go, Bob. I don't want yours.
I mean, you got other NBA players coming up for your jersey, not saying, "Hey," not exchanging or anything. I want your jersey. I mean, that's pretty impressive to me. I just, besides the highlight points, I just think it's really impressive what he's done the first 20 plus games.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
the one thing I work on is getting endurance up. You see some games, he gets winded.
He's gassed, and
back to back,
they slow it down and play in the half court like it's not that effective in the half court. I can't give it to you and okay, go get by somebody, set up somebody, or get this jump shot off at this point.
Yeah.
I need him to grow a little bit more. But yeah, Zion.
But
I feel like he's going to be on this list.
I mean, even LeBron was bullied by Zion when he backed him down. Like no one does that to LeBron.
Nah, Kawhi bullies.
Kawhi is in his head. That's a different game. All right, the two of them play. I'm just saying, physically, LeBron has never been backed down physically by somebody else the way he was with Zion that game.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't want to guard Zion. He's like, no, I'm not guarding him.
He got score points. He's trying to guard Zion the whole time.
I'm not using all my energy. Anyway, that's my number one. Let's go to the bottom five. The absolute most overrated players that I think all of us agree number one. I don't think there's going to be a shadow of doubt, but we'll see. What's your number five most overrated players in NBA?
I'm going to go Ben Simmons. In my opinion, he haven't improved. He's been the same player since rookie year. No jump shot, obviously.
And we see him in practice shooting jump shots, making jump shots. He won't shoot them in the game. He plays great defense, though.
Yeah, I just feel he haven't progressed as the other guys we mentioned. He's kind of this flat line.
Yeah.
That's why I got him on this. Like, he got paid. He's like, all right, I'm good. I got paid.
Right.
He's like that at LSU.
I'm going to go Karl Anthony Towns. The man puts up numbers.
He's Kevin Love for the championship.
But he don't win. They don't win. Mm-hmm. They don't win. He puts up big numbers, and that's all he does. He doesn't play defense. Mm-hmm. He's not a good teammate. It's empty calories. It's empty freaking calories.
He's a good teammate. He got his best friend with him.
He has his best friend. They still going to lose 50 games next season.
We could lose by 20, but hey, play PS4 together afterwards.
Right. Let's play the show together.
That's my best friend.
I got that new Diamond Dynasty on my shit. So it's Karl Anthony Towns for me. It's number five.
Well, guess what? I'm going the different one of the Timberwolves. I'm going with the best friend. The most overrated player, one of the most overrated players in the league. Listen, you went from Golden State to you're a stat stuffer. You and Wiggins are stat stuffers. That's all you are. I can't see them lead, and I know what he did in Brooklyn last year, but that Brooklyn team has done pretty damn well without Kyrie Irving.
They made the same team with him. Was there
exactly
a difference?
There's not a difference. And you take him off that team last year, they still make the playoffs and give Golden State a run for their money. So that's where I'm going with Russell's number five most overrated.
Okay. That's a good pick, actually, too. Who got one?
He got number 4.
Number 4 for me. Gotta be a lottery pick, right?
Yeah. Wait a minute, D'Angelo was a top.
Yeah, you got top 3.
He was like number 2 that year.
I'm gonna go with Justice Winslow, based on his height coming out of Duke.
And the Boston Celtics were trying to give up 6 picks to trade up to get him.
considering the hype behind him, what he's done, in my opinion, is overrated. And like, everybody keeps saying he's hurt with Memphis for now, of course, and he kept saying when he comes back healthy, watch out for him. I said, watch out for what?
Him to suck.
Yeah, like he's too one-dimensional for me. He doesn't do too much, make a difference on the court. And for everybody to be like, oh man, he's coming to Memphis. Him and John will be great.
He's been hurt though most of the season, but before he got hurt, he was running the Miami show. He was getting like 26 and 6, right? Something like that.
20. Oh, he did.
He had a couple games that he was carrying them, doing some.
I just feel coming out like that Duke class, he was supposed to be the best player.
He was supposed to be one of the best players. Like Justice Winslow was supposed to have been a multiple-time All-Star at this point in his
and
career.
I just feel he never.
Because Ofer wasn't supposed to be, Winslow was supposed to be better than Ofer.
Oh, Winslow was the best guy out of all 4 of them.
That's what they claim.
Well, all 4 of them tied
At
for.
least they won a championship. That's all. They
Yeah.
gotta do.
Well, all 4 of them tied for. Never mind.
For
Who
me-
would have thought that Jones would, I'm sorry, better than Winslow right now?
I thought Tyler was overrated too, come out of college.
But wait until, I want to see what he does with Memphis. I want to see if he can do anything with this run with Memphis,
See,
with Ja Morant.
I don't know what
and
he
Jerry
fits in
Jackson.
there because you got Ja, Dylan Brooks, Brandon Clark, Jaren Jackson. Where you gonna put him at? Like,
They can find room. You need multiple players, multiple good players on an NBA team. So they can find. They better figure something out. Number 4 for me, Aaron Gordon. He's still under 25, isn't he?
Yep.
Or
Oh,
right
wow, yeah,
on the
good
cusp. Casper himself.
you could dunk.
He could dunk. Maybe shoot a 3 every once in a while. That's all he still does. He's not a game changer. He doesn't impose his will on games. And some games, you don't even realize he's on the court.
Yep.
Like he was supposed to be a superstar in this league too. Just I have seen it from Aaron Gordon.
You get the occasional dunk for ESPN top 10. That's about
Right. Unless it's the dunk contest. It just depends on what dunk contest, because a couple years ago he sucked.
Yep.
But this last one he was awesome.
it. So you had a Heat
Just
fan. You had
like
a Heat,
his game.
you had a Heat fan.
Right. You got the Heat had Judge paid off Dwayne Wade. Go ahead and get Derrick Jones to win. But yeah, number 4 is Aaron Gordon. It's gotta be Aaron Gordon.
Man, this is tough. I've got to put your guy up higher than one you guys already mentioned. You know, Malik Monk don't even deserve to be on this list because I don't even think he's
Well, the hype with him was he was being a lottery pick, like top 3 pick initially. Then I was worried when we picked him. I said, "Oh, he's dropping down a lot harder than I thought."
you know, Lord Morganton. No, you say what you. I'm gonna go Lonzo Ball right now. I mean, Lonzo was supposed to come in and change, at the time, the Lakers tradition.
He was
He was
supposed to be
supposed
the
to
next
change.
Magic Johnson.
He was supposed to be the next Magic. He was supposed to be the next great player for Lakers history. Even Kobe was saying that. Rest in peace. Was even saying that at the time. That this guy is the next thing.
See, I feel his daddy got in his head,
He did, but
put a target on his back.
and he's finally starting to feel comfortable, I guess, in his skin in New Orleans. But the hype that he had coming out was like nothing else, man. I mean, it was almost as bad as Zion's hype.
Yeah.
I mean, it was up there.
It was up there.
And-
It was definitely up there.
And a lot of that was on his father, absolutely, 100%. A lot of that's on his dad. But his hype, he never lived up to it so far. He's starting to get there. I want to see where he's at
Is
in
this
2
year
3
3?
years. This is year 3, right?
I mean, compared to like Aaron Fox, what he had compared to everybody else.
We're
in the
looking at
draft
Brandon
class.
Ingram
Yeah.
has even outperformed him. They were a year apart, right? But yeah, like you said, draft class, De'Aaron Fox has lived up, got better. I'll say that.
Jason Tatum is the
Yes.
star of that class.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, the first 2 picks, we know who they were. One guy I didn't mention because I'm not even putting him on the list, Markelle Fultz, is because he was on a bad team in college. I didn't feel like he was going to be a superstar
Same.
anyway.
I ain't never seen none of his game in college.
I was not on that train. My number 3 guy, Ben Simmons. He has done some good things. Team's been to the playoffs. He's been a multiple-time All-Star, but again, he hasn't grown his game to superstar status. Ben Simmons, with all his gifts, should be getting 25, 10, and 8 a night.
Yep.
He dominates the ball. He is their point guard. He's 6'9", 6'10". He can score in the box on anybody. He about 250 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, he not a small dude. Ben Simmons should be dominating the Eastern Conference. He should be neck and neck with Giannis as, okay, these are the guys that are carrying the league.
To me, Giannis is a better dribble, the passer.
But he doesn't have that motor all the time. And he can play tremendous defense.
Yep.
Like, one of the top guys in steals. But it's like he picks and chooses. When Joel Embiid went out, we needed Ben Simmons to say, okay, I need to carry this. I need to get up 20, 25 shots for us to be effective. Josh Richardson is out. All your scores are out.
He don't do it. I feel like Tobias Harris did do it more than him.
And Tobias, good complimentary player, all-star certain seasons. But Ben Simmons has the potential of the superstar status. And that's why it's so disappointing. Like, Ben Simmons should be a superstar.
Yep.
A big time. Like we talk about Ben Simmons, we should be talking about Ben Simmons the way we talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They should be right there, 1 and 2, 1A, 1AB right now.
Well, to me, Ben Simmons is nothing more than Russell Westbrook when he came in. Russell didn't have a jump shot at all. All right, he still don't really have one. But what does Russell do? He gets to the basket.
He's
aggressive. Ben Simmons doesn't. And it's like, if all you got to do is drive to the basket, okay, you don't shoot jumpers. Drive to the basket every time you get the ball.
And then the other thing is he's scared to shoot free throws because he sucks at free throws.
Yep.
So I'm thinking that's why he doesn't want to go to the basket.
Yep.
I got him a little bit higher. But yeah, I understand why. For me, this will be an unpopular one. Kyrie Irving. Right now.
He's old 25 though.
Isn't he? I think he just turned like 29, didn't he?
Yeah, he up there a little bit.
He's overrated. Anyway.
We can do those numbers for you want to.
No, it's fine.
I do one on 3 real quick.
We can give him an honorable mention.
Yeah.
No, I'll go ahead and give you number 3. I'm not going with that one. Who did I just have?
I got one already.
Go ahead.
Embiid. I'm going to leave it at that. He should be the best center in the East right now.
Embiid should be this
best center.
era Shaq.
Yes.
And
he does it when Barkley say something.
right.
On time
Somebody got to say something to him, or he got to be hyped to play. You shouldn't, as a professional. Why should we have to hype you up? You're making millions, 30 million a season.
Yeah.
You should be hyped to want to kick everybody's ass. You don't. Do you want to be crying again when you're losing the playoffs again? If the season restarts, because that's where they're trending to.
And y'all what 6-7 right now? Y'all should be. And
Like
the
the
injuries.
first round matchup is either gonna be Boston or Toronto if y'all keep messing around, or Miami. You don't want to match up with Miami or Indiana.
Yeah. Indiana.
Both of those teams are gritty, grinding, physical teams.
You want to deal with Sabonis and Miles Turner?
Right? Or you want to deal with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. Like, pick your poison. You damn sure don't want to deal with that. They might have a better chance against Boston, though. They might actually be hyped to play.
If Embiid wants to play.
I want to go ahead and add, we need to add Bam to the great players under the age 25 because he's coming.
We could do a top 10 for that.
Anyway, I just want to add that one real fast. To me, number 3, I just had it now. I'm going to go back. I'm going to say Miles Turner, man, right now. I mean, he's not grown into a great player. Like, his first season was decent. It was a good rookie season.
Well, Miles, I didn't expect much from him.
I expected him to do exactly what he's doing. Rebound, defend a little bit.
Shoot 3 better than I thought.
Shoot a 3.
I thought he
I didn't think he could shoot a 3.
I thought he could shoot the 3. I thought he could be not MVP, but I thought he could be, second, third team, maybe All NBA in the East.
Undersized for the center too, though. Yeah,
he fits well into his role, man. I really, did he go to Texas?
Yeah. He wasn't really a big name.
I didn't expect him to be a star, man.
Now, and what killed him too a little bit is Sabonis, where he came out of nowhere too.
Well, that's what I was getting to say, though. He's getting overshadowed by Sabonis. He got overshadowed by Depot. Oladipo. He's got overshadowed by everybody that has come along. He's getting overshadowed by T.J. Warren. He's getting overshadowed by Jeremy Lamb when he was healthy. He's getting over.
But
my point is, he's a lottery pick. He's getting overshadowed by a lot of other people. It's like when you get better talent around him, he's like, oh, what am I supposed to do?
Wait, you know his role is to block shots.
Yeah.
So like he blocks shots for days. Like
I mean, but he fits perfectly what they do in Indiana.
he complements. You know, he averages about what 12 and 10.
Yeah.
About 3 blocks.
And
Yeah.
he does what they need him to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, to be a lottery pick, you should be giving more. But he found his role.
Yeah, he found his role. I'm just saying, in lottery pick situations, you know, you're looking for somebody to contribute to be at least the second, third best player on your team. I don't even think he's the fourth best player.
Well, I feel Indiana did a great job getting players though.
They did, and that's kind of what I'm saying though. Is if you have to add other players from other teams, you are not as great as you thought you were.
Now, Sabonis and Oladipo trip, they got them good with the Thunder though.
Oh yeah,
They
absolutely.
definitely got them good.
Who's your number two?
My number 2 is I'm gonna go ahead and say Cat. He got his best friend. He's happy now, so who cares?
Who cares? But we know what he is. Empty calories.
I mean, when you got buckets on your team, you got Zach LaVine. Did he ever play with LaVine too at one point?
They had all three of those guys.
Yep.
So they had this, and y'all still flatlining on the 8th seed and no seed.
And when you got into the playoffs, Jimmy having to gripe on you to want to play to try to win in the playoffs. Like, why someone got to gripe on you to have to play in the playoffs? Like, that's ridiculous. My number 2 is Lonzo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Hype train himself. LeVar Ball did it to him. Now, the kid has definitely improved this season. The jump shot's starting to look more fluid. The handles and the passing have always been there. He's always had defense with him. But when he came out of UCLA, I thought, rookie of the year, you're going to be averaging damn near a triple-double.
They
I
call him
remember.
SJ Kid.
Right?
I remember.
And this man injured, averaged, 4 points?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some crap like that. Second year,
You know
LeBron came and
All right, you got to go.
you got to go.
I hate to say it, I feel he ran up for competition. Even knew that game against De'Aaron Fox in the tournament
against
to
Kentucky.
Monk. He didn't want no part
He
of
didn't
that.
want no parts. No parts.
I noticed that against big name players in college, he kind of like, I'm gonna get my 10, 8, and 6 and be out the way. Like you ain't gonna see me.
We gonna lose by 20.
But I did my 10, 8, and 6.
Right.
Well, and that's one of the problems I'm getting ready to go with. My number 2, Ben Simmons, to me, they're the same kind of players of today that Kyle Kuzma's starting to get out of that, I think. But they back away from the competition when it's physical. They're more finesse. So, you know,
Yep.
and that's the problem. One of the things
He
that Ben
was nice
Simmons,
again. Dang it. Thought about that.
Like, why you not one of them gritty, light-skinned cats like Klay Thompson or somebody?
Right.
Like Steph Curry.
'Cause
Where are you at?
I never forget De'Aaron Fox in his face, like, come on, come at me. And
Come at me.
and he's back
Smacking the floor like you not gonna get nothing.
Because De'Aaron
Lonzo.
said, we playing UCLA, Lonzo, I'm good.
That's the reason I'm saying he backs away a lot that he doesn't need to. Ben Simmons, like you guys said earlier, should be taken over the Eastern Conference this year.
It should be them, Philly
should
and
be-
Milwaukee. One
It
and
should
two.
be him. He should be the best point guard in the East.
Player
He
behind
should
Giannis.
be a top 5 player in the league.
Absolutely.
But
and-
his talent and his size, yeah.
I feel like he's more worried about off the court than is on the court.
He ain't a Jenner, so
Yeah.
he was.
Well, there you go. That's what happens.
That's what happens, huh?
All right, who's number 1?
Mr. Wiggins.
Absolutely.
I don't think I'll say no more. You know, I thought I put Cat in number 1 at one point, but I said, you know what?
I was
Cat was,
gonna,
Cat was an all-star.
At least he was an all-star. Andrew Wiggins ain't never been an all-star. He ain't never been mentioned to be an all-star.
Mm-mm.
He
He's
wasn't
never been
in
on
the
the
top-
winning team.
he was not in the top 100 players this year.
Mr. Air Canada, the Canadian LeBron, $200 million from
Yes.
Adidas, was supposed to
Take off.
change the league, redefine 44-inch vertical. No one can stop this kid.
5-year, $150 million contract.
Garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else to say about that, man. And I hate it because we say it time and time again. All the physical gifts, the length, the speed, the hops, should be able to do anything he wants to on the basketball court. And I don't know.
What?
I
mean,
don't know.
You could say that Kansas team had 2 of the softest, overrated players of all time.
They played together, right?
Yeah.
In Kansas, yeah, there's 2 of them.
There you go. Well, you know, in Kansas, you get baby.
And don't forget, Jimmy Butler, let me point this out again. Jimmy Butler beat them with third stringers.
G Leaguers
G League talent beat Andrew
by
Wiggins.
himself. Wiggins and Towns on. Y'all suck.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, there's our top
Damn,
five.
Minnesota, can we get it right, please?
What were we talking about earlier? We're going to do another top five, bottom three.
Worst lottery picks.
We
real
got to
quick.
do our top 5 non-lottery picks because
All right,
there's
we'll do
there's some players that have been non-lottery picks right now. They're 25 and under.
I could do top 5
We're
worst
gonna do
ones.
top.
Huh?
We're doing top five and bottom, or
Or
top three
top three non-lottery
Bottom
picks.
Under 25 or just in general?
non-lottery picks.
Non-lottery picks.
Okay.
Can
Of
we do
all
under
time?
25?
You probably could.
Do you want to do under 25?
Let's try to
Jokic.
keep it.
You
All right,
got
we
Jokic,
don't-
Sabonis. You got-
Siakam. There's names.
Mhm.
There's lots of names you
Donovan
can throw
Mitchell.
out there.
Huh?
Donovan Mitchell.
I think he's a lottery pick.
He was
No,
right on
he's
the cusp.
17th.
Huh?
I thought he
13th.
was
I thought he was like 14th.
He was 13th.
Okay, you're right.
Or
I think
no, he
you're
went.
Or we do like maybe top 5 line lottery picks underrated and like top worst three
right. You
lottery
do
picks.
overrated lottery, non-lottery picks.
We'll have to
and the
discuss it
underrated.
and we'll hit y'all
All
with
right,
it.
Yeah, we'll let you know. All right, you're listening to BSS Carolinas. We're going to take a break, come back, and we got one more episode. You're listening to BSS Carolinas. Again, catch us everywhere.
Cause I was thinking something like the worst picks on 25. We can do that real quick, like right now.
Yeah.
But I said, right, doing a wrestling show Tuesday?
Huh?
You doing a wrestling show on Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm going to start back doing the show on Tuesday.
Okay.
We didn't do one last 3 weeks. Steven had to go to Greensboro on Tuesday. And then, of course, they canceled the tour. Yeah, we'll do one. You coming up?
I should be free Tuesday. Cause I'm supposed to be going to DC this week, Sunday, but I'm kind of quarantined. I can't go. And my homeboy said, "You just lie. Now if I lie and get sick up there and come back home, I ain't gonna have a job."
Nobody wants that COB 19 right now.
And I'll try to tell him we go to DC, everything will be closed and get up there.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
You're wasting time.
What are you going to do? You going to go out? You going to go
You can't
stay
go
at
out,
the
you
room?
can't.
I'll be honest with you. They won't go to CBD. He won't go to CBD stuff because weed legal. That's all he wants to do.
Okay.
You just wanna go.
And he needs somebody to ride with him. I said I don't want to go.
Hey, they gonna close the weed shop. You can't come and bring the COB 19 to the weed and Uncle Spliffies.
Like that's all he wants to do because, and he won't make it like a boys trip. Like all of us gonna go.
Yeah.
I was like, I really don't want to go on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to begin with.
Traffic's gonna be awful
Yeah.
those days anyway.
And like I said, everything will be shut down, so you can't do much. So I was like, I said, you just save your money and go another time. Then I heard this whole thing with the NBA. Like they told me Thursday is like, hey, you get you on the list for working if we need you for the players. And they was like, you can't travel 30 days prior. Or
if you do, we can't get you in because they don't have no test to give you guys. They got tests for the players somehow.
well, yeah. Well, they told me I could travel like low risk areas. Like, if I want to go to Columbia home, there's no problem. But going somewhere like DC,
You need
Just
to-
stay out of Union County.
cause my niece coming home, my brother coming home, and had a birthday party for my niece that Saturday. Day of the Lakers, not go home to the party.
Damn, that was supposed to be.
Yep.
Well, Lakers bring out those fair weather fans. And
I don't
shit.
really do
Like you do better at.
black teams.
Damn, I just forgot they canceled that game.
That's why a lot of Horn people mad, cause and season's over, whatever. But it's
Like
Lakers,
you know you was
Clippers.
gonna make some money if you was selling your seat for the Lakers and the Clippers.
If you haven't did it already.
That's right.
Like Lakers, Clippers,
And,
Blazers, Heat twice.
The Rockets have sold well last Saturday.
Yep.
Even though Russell didn't play, the stadium looked pretty full.
Between that and the Dreamville night, so they had a Dreamville night.
Night too, yeah.
Well, they told me today, somebody texted me during the show, like, they're gonna pay us, like, hourly wage. They're gonna base our tips, not for me anyway. The tips I make, about hourly, and do that for average for, like, every game.
Good.
That'd be awesome.
So they told me through end of March, after March, I don't get nothing. That's what they told me that might happen. They'll let me know by Monday for sure.
They have a drive-through for the testing of the coronavirus in New Jersey. You drive through, they swab you.
Alright.
It takes, and they say they can do about 200 cars a day.
Drew Brees will break the record. Watch out for Derrick Henry after Adam Cook sucks on your team. Wow.
There's only 4 states that have had a positive test: Alabama, West Virginia,
Mississippi.
Mississippi, I think. Is,
Montana was one, but they got one other day.
Because the motherfuckers are sick and they not going to the hospital and did get tested.
But yeah, I think places like Mississippi, Alabama, I hate to say it, you can't afford to go to the hospital. I heard somebody told me test costs out of pocket. They're trying to like, I don't know, it's like $1,500. So think about it, you feeling it, you're not gonna.
well, the other thing, man, is it feels like the flu, so you think you
You
stay
think
home.
about just stay home, rest,
Well,
take some
they
meds.
said that you can do that. I read an article of a lady in Seattle caught it, and she stayed home and took medication, and
Yeah.
but she stayed home the whole time.
They still got to do this isolation. Who's had it for 28 days?
Yeah,
He looks fine. He feels fine, but they won't let him go home.
cause yep,
But there's no cure. Can you keep someone
cause
as a
I think
prisoner?
one of the first guys that came to the States that caught it, they said he was in the hospital, and they know what to do. Put him in the hospital and give him Gatorade. All they did for him. You want blue or red?
Welcome to BSS Carolinas on all those great platforms that you just heard. Of course, in the studio, we are quarantined just fine. I'm your host, Rocky. Joining me in the studio is B3 Exponent.
Well, we are broadcasting from the beautiful city of Charlotte, North Carolina. I can't get this shit out this morning.
Take two.
Which is really shiny, bright, shiny, ready for a good day out in the sun. Or inside playing the show.
And it's a beautiful day to get you broadcasting through the Attitude Broadcasting Company, the official sponsor
Yep.
of BSS
Yeah,
Carolinas.
no busy media group for 2
We
weeks.
put attitude in broadcasting with the show 2020. No, I'm just kidding.
If you don't have that right attitude, you're fucking with the wrong team.
That's right.
Attitude Broadcasting Company. And we are COVID-19 free. So that's even more of a reason to get on board.
And we are WIGGINS free for 30 days. Even better.
And we just get him out the league.
So we are at the school doing our show today. I meant to add, I think this is a conspiracy. This is a conspiracy by NFL and Roger Goodell. I'll just put it out there. It's a conspiracy. You know why? You know what this week is? It's NFL free agency.
And
So what's the perfect time for every other sport in the world to cancel but the NFL? Because you can still do free agency at home. You ain't got to be out in public.
yep,
So what happened to the Tom Brady tour? The teams were going to come to his
they gonna call.
They don't have to.
home
They'll
and wine and dine.
It's called FaceTime.
Skype.
So, yeah. it'll
Tom
be
Brady
Skype.
wanted to be courted.
Oh,
like
he's a meat courted.
princess.
He's a meat courted at home. So,
Hey Tom, check your mailbox. Yeah, that's from us, Tennessee.
let's go out to steakhouse. Yeah, no problem.
You want some
We'll
Omaha
fly.
steaks?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Butcher block. All right, we'll send you a butcher block. But here's the thing. I'm telling you, April 25th, this whole virus will be gone. Just in time
We
for
hope.
what? We do hope, but just in time for what to happen?
NFL draft.
The NFL draft is that week. So
It's gone by golf. I'm good.
as long as it's going by Wells Fargo. But I'm, just in time for NFL free agency. We ain't got no NBA to talk about. We ain't got no baseball. We ain't got nothing. All we got is Big East tournament from 2006. Is that 6?
Yep.
Good Lord. Okay.
Can't recognize a single player. I'm trying to figure out. Hakeem Warwick might be the only player I recognize.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. He's out there playing. But anyway, just kidding. NFL, you got the headline for the next 2 weeks at least. So NFL free agency better be something good this week. It starts on Wednesday.
Yep. We got pushed back, right? Pushed on Friday
Transition.
Initially.
Yes, but when it's starting on Wednesday, transition tags are 11:59 Monday, and then Monday at noon is. I'm trying to remember what.
I thought they pushed the franchise tag back.
They put something back
to
up
try
front.
to see if that CBA is going to get approved.
They give them the CBA until Saturday midnight,
Mm-hmm.
and then transition tags are I think Monday. At
Okay.
noon is what I read it.
Well, I'll be home. I got nothing else to do.
Yeah, and then NFL free agency Wednesday at 12 o'clock. I think. Hey, let's start bringing them in and out. We're gonna talk about that coming up soon. NBA real fast. We're gonna touch on it, then we'll move on because really ain't got a lot of sports to talk about this show.
No.
We can't preview anything. We can review, but the biggest thing right now, NBA, the standings, what the playoffs would look like today if it started, because basically we agree when the season starts, they're probably going right into the playoffs 5 days later, right?
I think they,
Like 5 games and then probably back into
I
it.
think they kill March and start back in April.
But I hope they don't do that because
Yeah.
the Pelicans are right there on the Grizzlies' rear end within like 3 games in the loss column.
Kings, and the Blazers all 3
And
games.
if you go ahead and let them play out the rest of the 18, we might have a chance to get Zion in the playoffs.
And that shit-
I love Ja Morant, but don't we want to see Zion in the playoffs?
It's Lakers.
Oh, we want the Pelicans and Lakers.
Oh, Adam Silver wants to.
No, I want Pelicans and Lakers. James Summit wants the Pelicans and Lakers.
99% of the fans want Pels and Lakers. Only people that want Grizzlies is the people in Memphis.
And
I
Florence.
I mean, them against the Lakers. I mean, Zion, LeBron. Can the defense step up? The Pelicans win at least a game or 2.
Just the name power there.
Yeah.
Zion, LeBron, AD, Brandon. You
Ingram,
got so much
Lonzo
power.
Ball.
You got so many stars there, man. We gotta have that. So NBA, figure that out, please.
Absolutely. Looking at standings right now, of course, it's Lakers would face the Grizzlies, Clippers would face the Mavericks. Do you say sweep the Grizzlies?
Yeah.
You don't think they can win 1 game?
No, I'm sorry. They win.
They win a game.
They can get a
They
game
can,
in
I'm sorry.
Memphis. They could get
Yeah.
they could get game 3.
John Morant make sure he.
But it
Ja
just-
Morant, there's nobody that can guard Ja Morant on the Lakers.
No.
You would have to. They would just be real physical with him in the playoffs. Those first 3, they would just beat him up. You come in the paint, wham.
So that
Rondo would
means,
start
and then you got the Clippers and the Mavericks. I think that would be tougher than you think, but I still
they
think
don't want to see the
Clippers.
Mavericks.
I mean, Clippers would win that series, but it would be fun to see Luka against
4 games to
PG,
2.
Kawhi, and Pat Bell. See
I
what they
think
can do.
4 games to 2. I think Dallas might get 2 games from the Clippers.
Because
I don't think
Rick
it-
Carlisle's still a hell of a
Yeah.
coach.
Like
Uh,
you know you get you know who will be the third player for Dallas.
Is Tim Hardaway going to show up the whole series or
Seth
not?
Curry might be that guy.
Yeah.
It might be.
It kind of reminds me of Portland. I mean, Porzingis and Luka.
Yeah.
Then you got the Nuggets and the Rockets will play right now.
Oh, that could be the Jokic have a field day.
You got
You gotta talk about that.
this is kind of right now. The Jazz and the Thunder would play. I'm just saying,
That's
first
eerie.
round series. That's very eerie. That's the first round series.
The game
Now,
that
don't forget the
postponed
Thunder.
everything.
The Thunder and the Rockets are tied right now, so that could go back and forth. But the Jazz and the Thunder in the first
Well, you know
round.
the thing about Thunder, I got a number 1 team since December in the league.
They
And like
playing really well.
Yep.
Chris Paul, say what we said about Chris Paul earlier.
But do you really want to play Utah? Like, man, I think we might just avoid Utah. You know what I mean?
Well,
Just
here's the thing. At that time, or you don't have Rudy Gobert back. Would you have Donovan Mitchell back? More importantly, because we don't know. God bless all of them. They'll be okay, I'm sure. But who is going to be able to play for the Jazz?
Yeah.
If even if they do 5 game, they miss 5 games, they go to the playoffs. How healthy is Donovan Mitchell going to be?
You're losing a lot of energy and fluid and weight being sick.
So that's gonna be tough, man. I mean, I don't know how the Jazz recover from this year.
I mean, I think even with Donovan, Rudy done it still.
But it probably affects athletes with great immune systems that are constantly working out and eating and stuff. It probably is going to affect them a lot less than it is
The average person.
affecting the elderly people that are dying from this, or people with those pre-existing conditions. So I'm sure their body can fight it off immediately. Rudy Gobert looked like he was in good health.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, you couldn't tell he walked off court.
Well, and that's the thing with Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell, though. Not especially Rudy Gobert. There's gonna be more backlash against him when they come back and play. How is that gonna be their mindset? First of all, if they have Gobert and Mitchell together and the rest of the Jazz players, are they gonna be able to play with Gobert? Or they don't have his back?
I mean, he already mad at him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Team.
It's like, how is this going to? The Thunder, I could see going in, winning the series, and making it a easy series. The way their mindset is right now.
And if it was a start, this break is great for the damn Rockets. see it on the court. But look at James Harden's last 10 games since All-Star break. He has been shooting like shit.
He's killing my fantasy team.
And
Anyway.
and he's forced to have to play big guys and try to rebound. And then, we still need you to get up 30 shots, James.
Yep.
We need 40 from you.
To be in it, and then you lose to the Knicks, Magic, and Hornets the same week.
That's terrible.
I just want to put it out there. The fantasy guy said he's worried about the fantasy player while we're talking about the playoffs. You know,
Hey, I got James Harden for a reason.
We know where your heart's at. We get it. No, I'm just kidding. So the playoffs would be interesting. I still want the Pelicans in. In the East, the Bucks would face the Magic right now.
We ain't got to talk about that.
That would be a sweep in like 4. Listen, who almost beat the Raptors last year? It was the Magic.
Brooklyn.
Oh, it was Brooklyn?
Yeah, I remember. Brooklyn.
Brooklyn won what? 1 game?
2.
That was against.
I
No, that
thought
was
that was
second
Philly.
round. That was Philly. It was the Magic.
It was the Magic. Magic got them game
Magic
1
got-
in
That's
Orlando.
right, you're right.
Yeah.
Amir Nelson hit that game winner.
The Magic beat the Raptors.
Because we kept saying, here they go again.
Yeah.
Same old Raptors.
Yeah. I mean, we thought, Kyle Lowry getting ready to get
Kyle
it.
Lowry, he didn't have a single point in
Nope,
that game, did he?
nope, he was horrible.
He shot
He got
the
beat
ball
with
after the game.
Jimmy
He was on the court in a
Yep.
hoodie after the game. That's right.
So, right now, I could see a game, maybe the Magic. That's about it. You had the Raptors and the Nets. Be a
Sweet.
5
tough
games.
series.
The Nets are gritty.
Yeah.
That head coaching thing, though, with that
Really-
sudden change,
That kind of.
that's probably going to hurt
Jock
them.
Fon.
Jock Vaughn is okay.
He's
was
been
okay
interim
in
every year,
Orlando,
seems like,
but
for them.
ridiculous.
You know, they play better without Kyrie.
This is
Absolutely.
ridiculous.
Then we got the Celtics would play the Sixers right now. For some reason, the
7.
Sixers play really well against the Celtics every
Because
game.
Barkley's going to say something.
Right.
And Al Horford is going to be pumped to play his old team, but Ben Simmons has a pinched nerve in his back. We don't know what's going to happen with that.
He was out. He was supposed to be out the next 3 weeks. You talking about somebody catching a break? That might
Him
help
and
him.
Embiid.
Him and Embiid getting healthy might help them.
I know
in
with a
the
pinched
playoffs.
nerve, though, you won't know until you get in court.
Right?
I still think Boston will win.
Oh, yeah, they're
series.
winning.
Then I think probably the toughest matchup round 1 would be the Heat and the Pacers.
That's
probably the
that'd be
funnest
7
matchup.
games too, right?
I think
Expect
them
to be
was-
on the depot if he's got his legs back. I feel bad for him. He's starting to get his legs
He
back.
was just starting to get him back,
He put up
starting.
30 last game.
and then you got to take another break. But his knee, he was having swelling in his knee too,
Yeah.
so maybe a gift and a curse here.
I think the Pacers are so deep with T.J. Warren. They did lose Jeremy Lamb. Now that hurts, but I still think they got pieces.
But you
I
know,
think Duncan Robinson's the difference.
McDermott playing decent for them.
He playing both of these teams use their benches extensively. The Holiday kid comes off the bench for the Pacers.
He
He's
knows-
been playing outstanding.
What's funny about him is I think they both said, "Oh, brother, he's the best one."
And what they need is a healthy Malcolm Brogdon,
He
to
get
stay
hurt
on
every
the court
5
for them.
games.
right? You keep Malcolm Brogdon healthy, it helps Oladipo out,
Mhm.
it helps out their team. You don't turn the ball over, and he got a 90+%
Yep.
free throw shooter with the ball in his hand late in the game.
Yeah, and these two are two of the better coaches too, with Spoelstra and Nick McMillan.
I see 7 games there. I think it just depends on who gets game 7 on their floor.
Yep.
If it's in Miami, Jimmy Butler didn't win it. If it's in Indiana, the Pacers win it.
And this is the reason paying Iguodala for the experience.
I could see Indiana pulling this one out. Just
It's a coin
because-
flip for me.
Yeah, it would definitely be a good.
Now
series.
Miami getting healthy too, because Hero was out.
Hero been
Butler
out.
had been out.
They
None.
need to get Nunn back going. He has lost everything since the All-Star break.
Yeah, he been hurt though, I think.
But Goran Dragic has played well for them, coming back.
Oh, I feel old. We got Jeff Green against Roy Hibbert on Georgetown right now.
That's Roy Hibbert?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
And Jeff Green.
This is 1990.
Look at Roy. Look at Roy.
Oh no, he.
Georgetown was
We
even
talking about
great.
places that caught me off. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Roy
Oh,
Hibbert.
Roy Hibbert. Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah,
His
Coach
third-
McNamara.
Oh yeah. So all right, let's move on. NBA. We'll
This
see
ain't
what it
nothing
looks
going
like
on.
when it comes back.
Fingers crossed that the season restarts soon.
Absolutely. All right, let's go into unbelievable players
Oh, it's weird.
in news.
It's a light week here.
It is a light week, but it's a common theme for me when I share. So,
Get him on a Roy.
Roy Hibbert gonna get a player of the team.
all right, unbelievable players or teams. Do y'all have any? I've got a few. Oh, I got a couple actually.
Oladipo looking so good this week, getting his legs back.
Shout outs to Duke and Kansas for not waiting for the NCAA to say cancel tournament. Like, we're not sending our teams, our players, to get sick.
And I feel NCAA once they heard Duke said we ain't coming. Cancel. You know what? Cancel.
Let's just cancel it. They're already.
Our Blue Bloods already said they ain't coming.
Two of the top teams already. It's not coming. Carolina's not in it anyway because they suck this year.
Yeah. So
shout out to them.
And I hate to say that. I feel that's part of the reason why they canceled it. If somebody like I don't know, Providence like we ain't coming, then well, don't come.
Don't come. We'll be fine without you.
But Duke said it.
NC State said we not coming.
All right.
All right.
Miami said we ain't coming.
Oh, to you, we don't need you.
Well, then the CBI tournament canceled.
Yep.
The college and the NIT. So yeah, it was just one after another.
And Florida State for being named the ACC tournament champions for winning the regular season. And I mean,
I thought Louisville. They were tied with Louisville.
no, Louisville had struggled down the stretch.
Okay.
Yeah, but Leonard Hamilton, hell of a coach,
Mm-hmm.
does it every year. Everybody always sleeps on Florida State, but Florida State seems to always be up there.
They're consistent.
Yeah,
Like Leonard Hamilton's very underrated.
So shout out to them, even though we would have beat Florida State
Again.
if we'd have played them in the championship game.
I remember last year, especially when they played championship against Duke last year. Florida State ain't got no fans for basketball. They don't really care about basketball at all.
What's a fan that? Yeah, no, that's
They don't have the Seminoles. They just semis.
Yeah, man. I'm saying like, granted it's in North Carolina, Charlotte, but still, come on, Florida State, come up a little bit.
So I have a few. The first one I got to give a shout out, Zion Williamson, man.
Yeah.
He's going to pay base salary, not donate money. He is paying the base salary for the Pelicans arena workers for 30 days.
Thank you, Jumpman.
Yep.
$75 million that Michael Jordan gave him.
On a rookie contract, all right? It's not like he's got the big, yes, he's got an endorsement. He ain't got the big contract
He
yet.
signed that second and third year deal yet.
So, but to pay the base salary for the Pelicans arena workers, man,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
What, even further, shout out, I go to Blake Griffin, Kevin Love, Giannis.
Though they have donated $100,000 to the workers at the arena, which is unbelievable. I just paying the base salary for each individual person
Right. That's
For the month.
is
March,
another
right?
for the whole month of March.
That's 2 checks.
I mean, that's
Them
not
2 checks.
how much you say for the arena for one day
Well, this is a United Center, $250,000 for one day.
in the United Center.
So the Smoothie King Center, let's say, is half that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The United
So,
Center.
but I mean, they still have about 10 games left. So that's like $1.2 million
Right.
that he's pledging out.
That's what I'm not taking away from Kevin Love or Giannis, so I don't want to say that. That's a lot of money. $100,000 is a lot, but man, $1.2 million is another step. Also, the Golden State Warriors, the owner, the players, all donating $1 million to workers.
Yep.
So it's great to see that a lot of these stadiums are
Yeah.
doing that.
So it sounds
Arenas.
like all the workers for the NBA are going to get checks.
Like from what I heard, too, don't forget the Kings already said something. They're gonna pay the Cleveland Cavaliers already said they're gonna pay each person each game, no matter what.
I think that they said that how many like 20 or 30 owners are paying something like that. Why to me every owner in NBA should be paying something to help. Now I know Charlotte's different. I hate that. I'll say 1,000 times. I hate the fact that the team doesn't have their workers work for them. It's outsourced. Have them work for them. That way it's family owned and it's easier and you can help those in need, which you should help them anyway during this time. But they don't have an out clause, and that's what out clause it feels like it is right now for Charlotte.
Well, Jordan.
Because Jordan can pay it.
Well, I kind of feel it might not be in the news. Like I think, I didn't hear about the Kings until this morning.
I didn't hear about the Kings at all. I've heard about a lot of, and we don't know what goes on behind stage. So
So it may be one of those things like Atlanta's doing the same thing. Nobody heard
But
about
we ain't
that.
heard about the Knicks, the Lakers.
Oh no, Staples Center's paying everybody.
Staples Center. Okay, they taking care of the
Clippers,
and
Kings.
Lakers working.
the Knicks, come on,
But,
listen.
come on, James Dolan.
Wait, James Dolan, who was number one Forbes list in NBA this year? The Knicks.
Come on, New York. You
You
can take
better-
care of the entire East Coast.
Yeah, I think but Staples Center it paying to the point Knicks Simpson doing a great job. They paying commission for
They pay
all the ticket
commissions
sales for the rest of the season for hockey and NBA
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
for
that's
ticket
huge.
sales.
All right. Anything NBA related? Or any other players or teams of the week?
I just go with the Thunder trainer staff for getting on the court and calling that game
That's a
before
good
they could have played.
Yeah.
Like
that's
grabbing that official. Oh, you refereed at the Utah game.
Yeah, that's
Game off.
that fish.
That's that.
Yeah.
Dude was gonna go out there. Yeah. Foul on you. No, foul on you. Trying to. That's a technical foul
Like,
on
he
you.
literally might have saved.
Right.
And the Thunder
those
fans,
teams.
booing. It would, and you don't know what's going on.
But
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah, I think you paid money. They on the
Bro,
court
you
tip
done
off.
went to your concessions. You got
Got
your
your
beer. You ready for tip off? Game postponed. What? I've been sitting in here for an hour.
And
I'm
you-
giving what, Zion?
I can't watch Zion. I
You
can't watch Rudy Gobert, dumbass, wiping his hands on people.
And it might be their first time ever at a game,
Right.
Sure.
That young girl will get another chance, though.
Absolutely.
I'm sure the NBA will make it right. Let's get her some courtside seats out there to the
Yeah.
Kings game.
I'm sure the Kings have already reached out to her
We'll,
to help her
we'll
out.
make it right for you.
Absolutely.
So here's a list right here. I got all the players and teams supporting right now. Zion, of course.
Yeah.
Giannis, Love, Blake, Cuban, of course. Cuban's the first one to say something. Golden State.
Oh, did you
Portland.
see his response on the game? Cuban's response when he
Yeah,
first
When
found
he
out.
got that text that
Yeah,
they were
what?
suspending leagues, like, what?
Yeah,
Had to go to the bench immediately. Couldn't keep that in.
absolutely. All right, I got one dummy, I think, maybe two.
Well, we all know who gets one. Rudy Gobert, dumbass.
Making a mockery of it.
Like, fool. Can we, saran wrap Rudy Gobert and smack the hell out of his ass? Everybody just line up and wham.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure you have a glove on, too. Even though he's saran wrapped, we can just all just line up and wham. Just smack the crap out of
Oh, no,
Rudy Gobert.
he's
Yeah.
getting into hatred, that's for sure.
Oh, but I saw the breaking news just a minute ago. Barkley had testing for it.
Yes,
So I didn't know this. He was hanging out with the Angels.
yes, because he's an Arizona. He was with the Angels, touching all the players. That's the reason they canceled spring training. I think it's because of that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I know he was hanging out with the
He was
Angels.
hanging out with
Yeah.
the Angels.
Did they?
His
did
test has not
yet?
come back yet.
Hopefully, he
Hopefully he just got influenza.
right.
Hearing his show on and it said it sounded like he's okay. Just a matter of sound like more so flu, but
Let's hope it was just a little flu bug, and
Absolutely.
Sir Charles will be all right.
I got that week. NCAA
All right.
wanted to put a bracket out still. They can't play. Can I get Demi of the year for that? Like,
Well, I want to go a step further with that. The NCAA, listen, I understand having the tournament without the fans to a point, but you had to wait. They brought out the Florida State Seminoles. It was like 10 minutes before the game starts, and then you decide to cancel the tournament.
That was the ACC though.
ACC, okay.
They still play games. What
2 days
that
prior.
night?
Yeah.
Even after the NBA had canceled, I still saw Carolina Syracuse on the court playing.
Right.
And it's like, y'all still talking about going on with the ACC tournament?
Yeah.
Really?
because they Duke backed out first. They
Yeah, Duke backed out first.
Duke backed out first, but it was the next day. It wasn't, of course, the thing with the ACC, let Carolina play first, get the tickets from the box office. Before
That
you
sounds about
cancel.
right.
That's what I'm saying. The NCAA, let me go a step farther. You waited until the NBA, literally every other sport decided to back away. Even Major League Baseball pushed away the opening day before you decided to cancel.
Even MLS canceled. The XFL canceled.
But they would last.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, Vince
But-
McMahon wasn't going to let.
But let me give credit to XFL for saying we're giving a season ticket refund to everybody, credit to the future. We're paying for the base salary of the employees and the players. So I just, for the rest of the season, they still have 4 weeks to go in the
Yeah,
season.
but NCAA was trying to.
NCAA,
They was trying to make
they
it.
trying to get a 16-man tournament. They were trying to do everything.
Should do a 16-man king of the court. One team player for each team.
I got a common sense thing. Why can't you just postpone it until May? and have May Madness.
Yeah.
You know what we got now? We got March Sadness.
Yep.
We ain't got no March Madness. It's March Sadness.
Boo-hoo for everybody.
Yeah, but NCAA was just trying to, wants to do Kansas pull it out. Oh, you know what? Who needs a tournament? We sick, guys. We understand.
And then, of course, the only other dummy I got is coronavirus. This thing, man, has changed a lot of people's lives right now. Thoughts and prayers to all those people that are sick and everything else. And to those people that can't go to work, God bless you.
If you coughing a little bit, you feel a slight fever, stay at home. Your job should be recognizing what's going on, and they should give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yep. And I got a special shout out too for Duke Energy and Charlotte Water.
And Spectrum in our area anyway,
Yeah.
they announced that they're going to
T-Mobile is
look out
spending
for
payments 60 days.
people starting Monday.
And let me give a shout out to GameStop and Shake Shack and these places that have sent emails out to people saying what they're doing for the virus so they'll be safe. You know, at least they're doing that. Because I have not heard anything from my Charlotte Hornets or any other franchise in my
I'm
area.
curious, NBA
Charlotte
tell you-
Knights. Oh, by the way, the Knights canceled the collegiate baseball series that was coming up. The Knights also have pushed back their opening day 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, you know I work up there too. They were saying it might be longer. It might be they really worried about Knights. Cause that's a minor league team. They can't afford to miss that many days.
No, they can't.
They get paid by the game.
Yeah, so they really freaking out over there right now.
Did you have any other ones you said?
I'm trying to think anybody else. That's it. Oh yeah, shoes got pushed back. So you know anybody in the Jordans and Nikes, forget it for right now.
The Zion shoes dropped yesterday.
Yep, they
The
sold out
Bayou
everywhere.
Boys. I know. I got
Pretty
them.
cool, really nice looking shoe.
Yeah,
New
I love
Orleans
it.
color 34.
Yeah.
And it was like Bayou Boys, it was like kind of a tannish gold.
It looked kind of
I thought
leatherish.
they were like army green. Maybe I was looking at a different pair.
I can find them for you real quick.
Yeah, it almost looked leathery.
I
and
know
it's not-
they got a new Air Max coming out specifically for South Korea.
Oh, that's dope.
They're
Yeah. The Pollen Rise is the perfect name.
I'm like, damn, why they only want to be in South Korea though? But they badass.
Let's call the brother in the military. I see somebody over there.
There you go.
And those damn Giannis MDs that came out with the McDowell's, is it McDowell's?
McDowell's.
Yep.
McDowell's. Those are nice. The employee of the month.
Those things sold out, man. They are gone.
Do you want to talk about the new gamer suits, the Chicago GE? Those are nice, man. The Adapt BBs.
Well, I heard they on 2K20 right now. Like you got to find a billboard in 2K20.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I got to do?
Yeah.
All right, I know what I'll do tonight.
Adapt 2.0.
So basically, just drop it in 2K neighborhood. You got point the sneaker. It's pretty dope. You got to. It's a lot to it.
It's a lot to it,
You
man.
got to find the billboard and point your phone cam, see the cam on it. Take a picture of it and get access to it.
And that's how you can order it.
Oh, okay, let me look at that tonight when I get home.
If you can find it, let me know. Take a picture for me.
That's the camera right here. So
I'll take it.
if you playing the game, you got to kind of just
Line it up and then snap it
and
and
unlock
then
it.
wait for your.
Oh, kind of like the PE watch.
Exactly. Well, no. This is the camera here.
Oh, okay.
It's an actual camera when you get to it and you see it.
You got to zoom in and
snap it, and they'll
and
see
they
your
have
code.
it will unlock right here.
And then you can purchase them.
They did it with Kobe, a pair of Kobe shoes too.
They
Yeah.
started it with that LeBron
Yep.
2K, the all
Yep.
purple joint.
So people play for hours, buy all the stuff in this around neighborhood trying to find a billboard. Really dope.
Hey, I love the way they're doing the shoes and stuff like
That's
that. I mean, it's smart. All right, do y'all have any more dummies? Y'all good?
AB proposed his baby mama.
What?
Yeah,
He did?
Oh,
After he threw the bag of gummy dicks at her.
Yep.
Is that how he proposed?
Yeah.
Did he put the ring inside the bag of dummy?
I think he
gummies?
hugged her and said, "Let's get married, girl," and she said, "Yeah." Nah, it's kidding. I don't know.
We don't know. But hopefully he's starting to turn his life around. Man.
Sounds like it. Hopefully he got some help. And
Hoping ain't for show, 'cause you know these days he'll do that.
Yep,
To try to get back in the league and then start throwing gummy dicks again.
absolutely.
I got one more dummy.
Go ahead.
FanDuel and DraftKings sending me emails about no more gambling. I was like, I know, obviously.
Yeah, I haven't been under a rock, my man. want to gamble, go to a card. You probably can't even get into a damn casino to play cards.
Are you sure you can't do rugby?
You probably can.
do rugby.
I mean, that's about the only thing.
But you know, they estimate lose $1 to $2 billion opening weekend in NCAA.
Whew.
So you taking a hit. They are pissed.
No, they
I get it. All right, we'll move to NFL, then we'll wrap up this week's show. I got some free agents. Y'all tell me yes or no. Because free agency starts this week
Something to talk
at
about.
4 p.m. Eastern. It's 4 p.m. Of course, this one already is tagged by the Chargers. Hunter Henry with the Cardinals, but he already signed. Atlanta Falcons, Devontae Campbell.
I don't care.
Austin Hooper as well.
Oh no, I heard they let him just walk.
They let him walk, right?
Yeah. Heard Green Bay's looking at him.
Yes, they let Jimmy Graham go.
Yep.
The Ravens signed Shaquille Barrett.
The Ravens?
I mean, that's a rumor.
Oh, rumor, sorry.
Rumor. This is not official. I'm sorry.
Wait.
These are not
Okay.
truly Adam Scheffler bombs. These are rumors. The Ravens signed Shaquille Barrett. That would be a good signing.
I
He
think
came out of nowhere.
he won't produce like he did in Tampa.
Their guard, their all-pro guard is retiring.
Yonda, so money is going to get
So there's gonna be money, but damn,
Yeah.
that hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's one of the best guards in the game.
Yeah. It shocked them.
Yeah, they was hoping to get 2 or 3 more seasons out of him, especially when they are based.
It's kind of us losing Luke Kuechly.
Right.
Absolutely. This one just blows my mind. The Bills signed Amari Cooper.
I can see it, but no.
I thought the Eagles were the big
Preference.
team that.
Buffalo got the money though.
But Buffalo do got them. But I mean, they don't cut the quarterback. Josh Allen is a scrambler.
He get the ball down the field though.
He can get it down there accurately. He's like a little better version of Tebow.
That's bad. He made the playoffs. Well, Tebow made the playoffs too.
Exactly. Tebow won a playoff game.
Yeah.
He's a little better version of Tebow. He sucks most of the game. In the fourth quarter, he finally finds a little magic and runs and scrambles and makes some throws, and we can make the playoffs.
You tried to make a.
You
tried to make a debate there. You almost did.
I like Josh Allen out of rookie class.
I mean, I like the kid, but I just don't think he's the guy that can win you a Super Bowl, man. If you can't throw from the pocket, I don't care how.
He's probably the second best quarterback out over that draft class behind Lamar Jackson.
Who else was in that draft class?
Rosen, Darnold.
Darnold was taken third, right?
Rosen
Who was
is-
Baker Mayfield was taken first.
Yeah.
That's right.
Baker.
Darnold has. I don't know.
He need a
I
receiver.
didn't like Darnold at SC.
He never won a big one.
I like Sam Darnold. See, he's going to be all right.
It'd be year 3. Just make a break for all of them.
Absolutely.
What about Tom Brady?
Hold on
Where
a
do we
second.
really think Tom
I
Brady
ain't got
is
to
going?
Tom Brady yet. Hold on.
That's all we care about.
Just
Tired.
hold on, I'll get
Okay,
to
I'm
it.
sorry, okay.
The Bears signed Emmanuel Sanders.
Why? Ain't no quarterback throw to him.
Yeah.
Same San Fran.
Right. Or the quarterback will overthrow him. The
I
guy that
mean,
runs 4-4.
You
a
play
4-4-40,
you playing
overthrow.
75 degrees year round. You playing snow.
I mean, he played in Denver, so cold weather is nothing for him.
Listen,
And he played in Pittsburgh before that, so he's used to playing the cold.
nah, I don't see that fit. You got Allen Robinson. You got Taylor Gabriel. You got somebody else. The kid from Anthony Miller.
They need to answer their tight end.
Well, I thought Trey Burton was gonna be the guy. Then
He's not the guy. He missed that guy that tore his leg up.
I know you're talking about.
Zach Miller.
Was it Zach Miller?
Yeah.
In the New Orleans game?
Almost amputated his leg. I'm saying.
Yeah. That's what he misses. Emmanuel Sanders, the Bears, nah.
Nah.
Stay where you at.
All right. Let's see here. Who I got next? That's it. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll go to this one instead. Which one we at? Let's go different here. Where's the one I just had? The AFC West. We'll do this one. The AFC West. You load. All right. Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll go to the North. Tyler Eifert to the Steelers.
He'd be hurt, so it don't matter.
Nah.
Dante Fowler to the Ravens.
I can see that better than Shaquille Barry, you got to pay him as much.
How much you got to pay Dante Fowler Jr. though? Wasn't he like the number 3 overall pick?
But it's 13 though.
Class. I mean, he's still gonna want to demand. He's still like almost still top in pass rusher. What's the top 10 pass rushers make a season? 16, 17 million.
Probably. What did they want to make?
I mean, if you're looking to take a discount, I ain't taking no less than 13, 14 NFL.
I went with my Pittsburgh. You got to pay J.J. Watt. So
The Bengals signed Derek Wolfe from the Broncos.
it won't. It don't matter.
Bengals don't understand that.
They're gonna draft somebody.
AJ Green's franchise tag too. The Cleveland Browns, Trent Williams from
They
the
can use him.
Redskins.
They could definitely use them.
That's a great landing spot for him.
They can use him.
Do the Browns have any money?
They cut about 18 players. Seem like
They got money.
they cut a linebacker. Not Joe Schreiber, the other guy. Kirksey.
Christian Kirksey from Alabama. They released him. Kansas City Chiefs add Chris Harris from the Broncos.
Oh boy.
Ooh, yeah,
They were mapped out again.
yeah. I think that'd work, man. You know, you want to repeat. You got to show up where you were weak at. That's
I know you can't
secondary.
trust Schreiber.
Right.
Oh gosh.
I think that's a yes. I think
Chris
that's a
Jones franchise tagged, of course.
Yeah, you got to because he was a
Beast.
difference maker.
He made his money in the Super Bowl, didn't he?
Yep.
Go ahead.
I think gonna lose one of the receivers though. Sam Watson say he might retire.
And then I think the Robinson kid is gonna sign somewhere else.
Robinson or Hartman, one of them to a free agent. I can't remember which one.
I think it's Robinson. All right. First of all, Sammy Watkins only shows up for about 4 games a year, which was a playoff game this year. I give him credit.
And he showed up for the Super Bowl.
That's a
That's
playoff
Jeff
game.
Sherman.
He showed up for that game.
And Tennessee game.
Okay, so 2 playoff games.
In a row.
All right.
And
2
game
in a
1 of
row.
the season, so 3 games this year.
3 games.
He was
this
perfect
year.
8-0.
All right, stop correcting me. I'm just saying. So he showed up for 3 games. Oh, okay. Anyway, stop paying attention to that.
It's 06 by the way, so y'all
Yeah.
seen this.
I was trying to remember. John Thompson the third was there. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. The Raiders signed Corey Littleton from the Rams. Okay,
I can see
Linebacker.
that.
yeah, linebacker.
Tackle machine.
They need it. Here's an interesting one. I don't think is gonna happen. The Chargers signed Jameis Winston.
Depends on the money.
Okay, if they
Depends on the money.
if they want to get away from somebody that's more mobile, why would you go to Jameis? Because he ain't mobile.
It depends on the money. If they offer something stupid, no. But either 1 year, 10 million, prove it. I'll take a shot.
I think Jameis gonna get a franchise tag from Tampa.
Oh, Bruce Arians don't want him.
They ain't gonna get nobody to replace him. That's gonna be the problem.
Bruce want to draft somebody.
They want
Herbert.
Tom.
Oh, Tom. I
They
heard.
want Brett
Tom
Tom.
ain't going to Tampa.
I might want to go to Florida though.
Why not go to Tampa? That's actually one of his best landing spots because the defense is getting better. You got great wide receivers,
They got the
and you got a great tight end. That could be, and you got a good offensive line, and most importantly, you got a division that is up and down, up for grabs every year.
You get a best receiving core in the division.
That's one. You
You
got
want
the
the
best
best
receiving
receiving
core in
core
the
in the
NFL.
league.
Yeah.
All you need is a running back. A
Well,
better one.
and you can draft that.
You don't need a running back. You need to catch him back with the way Tom likes to play.
He bring James White down to.
Derrick Henry to the Broncos.
Nah, you got
I can't see Tennessee letting this guy go, but how can you give a running back $15 million?
Especially
a season?
27-year-old, right?
27, 300 carries. You had 2 years.
I mean, can I give you a 2-year, $30 million deal, all guaranteed?
Call
Can I
it
do that? Because I can't give you a 5-year deal at a running back. Because running backs here 30, they fall off the cliff.
Mm-hmm. And I think with Broncos, they got Lindsey and the kid from Oregon.
And Phillip Lindsay was good for them last year.
They want to have a second back. I've heard that they want to have a 2-back system there that can take some pressure off of Lindsey.
But he signed Henry. That's a
And then I can go find a running back in the 6th round. I can bring a running back off the street.
I can-
Damian Williams, damn near Super Bowl MVP, undrafted. That Mostert kid,
Yeah.
undrafted.
You can get a kid, DeAndre Swift from the Georgia at 3rd or 4th round. You want to do something like that?
Dude, like you can find a running back.
They got a guy from the Oregon.
Yep.
I forgot. I can't think of his
I
name
know
right
who
now.
you're talking about.
But he was the first. He was the first pick. Then it was Lindsey.
All right. Phillip Rivers to the Colts. I think it's a great landing spot for him because he's joined with Frank Reich again.
Mm-hmm.
They've got weapons. This once again another division you can win.
See, I like him better in Tampa.
I don't like him at all. I think his arm think they need to go knock on Andrew Luck's door and see if he want to come out and retire.
He's had a kid. He ain't about to.
He ain't coming back. He'll
Shit,
be
there's the
ex
more
of
reason to
everything.
come back. You got to get some money to feed this kid.
All right.
He
That's
got a flip
no.
phone. He got money.
Logan Ryan, the cornerback for Titans to the Texans.
Texas could use him.
They need him. You saw the Chiefs game.
Oh my gosh, that defense is horrible.
Yeah, I'll say that's a yeah.
Better corner. You need. I don't know why you didn't get AJ Bua back.
Booyah.
He a Bronco now.
Yep.
Bring back Booyah. Because they know they're going to lose Chris Harris.
Yep. Austin Hooper to the Jags.
No, ain't no point.
Yeah, I don't see sense in that. The Titans, Jaden Clowney.
Ooh.
You know what? They got the money to do it. Because you're going to lose the offensive lineman this year. You're going to lose probably Conklin, they're thinking.
Yep.
And you want to make that push. You on the cusp.
I say no.
Because you know what I'm saying? I don't think he want to be in Seattle.
No,
He just want to be
I
there.
think he wants to be.
pay him.
He likes Seattle.
Who's going to pay him? That's all he cares about.
Yannick Nokagu from Jacksonville to the Bills.
You ain't worry about that. He already franchised.
Yeah, they're talking about trading.
They already.
Really?
They
Yeah.
franchised him today?
Well, you know what? I
Yesterday?
watched his game. He a game changer. Like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't play.
He does not want to be in Jacksonville whatsoever. So I could see them working out a trade.
I didn't know it was like that. I knew he franchised him, but I didn't know he didn't want to be there.
Yeah,
Because they don't want to pay him.
No.
And
Well,
plus
they
that
don't-
Tom Coughlin thing.
And
Yeah.
plus, Booyah gone.
Yeah.
Like,
They're
Leonard Fournette don't want to be there.
No, they're
Like you
rebuilding.
paid this backup clown $18 million to come down here and suck, but I'm your best player by far and you don't want to pay me.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets signed Jack Conklin. You just talked about him.
Just you got to pay investments.
Yeah.
They need a lineman.
Someone that
And you know, Le'Veon missed a lineman. Missed a few.
Joe Thuney to the Dolphins. Offensive lineman for Patriots.
Sure.
Bless you. New England Patriots signed Tom Brady.
They better.
I'll say yes, I can.
Can't see him leaving personally. I just can't.
Imagine Tom in a Charger uniform
I
or a
can't.
Raider uniform.
The only reason I would say the Chargers make the most sense to me is the weapons they've got. Besides Tampa, they have the best weapons
They got running
offensively.
back. You got a perfect running
You
back.
got Eckler, perfect running back. You got a really great defense, young gun coming.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, and you got a brand new stadium, and you want to grow TB12. That would be a great
You
place to
need
do it.
fans.
The offensive line ain't that great though, and Phillip Rivers got hit a lot. And
Hey,
Tom Brady does
they
what he
they
did.
want to trade with the Carolina Panthers. So the guy they got was Trey is not that
Young guy
bad.
also on Coon.
Trey Turner is actually a pretty good offensive lineman if he's healthy. That's the thing.
Oh, he's healthy. He is.
Seattle Seahawks signed Dominic Sue.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? 49ers Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, keep him.
Cardinals signed a offensive lineman, Connor McGovern. Okay.
Where?
I don't know who this guy is. The Rams signed Todd Davis, linebacker from the Broncos.
You bring up people I don't even.
I don't either. Chicago Bears, Andy Dalton. That makes sense. to
Yep.
me.
Do it.
Do it. Absolutely.
Yeah, put pressure on Trubisky. He gonna be good.
But is the Red Rifle going to take a lesser deal?
Yes, he's gonna have to.
They gonna trade him, right?
Yeah, it'd be a trade. Yeah, trade him. Why not? Kendall Fuller, cornerback, Chiefs to the Vikings. The Vikings just released
They'll overpay for him.
Xavier Rhodes.
They'll overpay
They
for him.
overpaid for Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
The Packers signed Robbie Anderson.
I'll take Robbie Anderson. Take pressure off Devontae.
They need a second receiver out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I would do this in a heartbeat.
They need to pick up Hooper and Anderson.
I want both.
Bring it up. Get everybody you can. Aaron Rodgers' window is closing.
He got 3 years max.
That's
You
even
think
if
three?
I don't even know if he wants to play another 3 years. He's what, 36 this season?
After the CBA, I don't know how much longer he wants to play.
Yeah,
Especially they had that 17th game.
Yeah.
He like, it's like, bro, no. We got, go ahead and sign everything you can. Take your chance. Go win it this year, Green Bay, if you can.
Hooper, what, 24, 25 years
Yeah.
old?
He's young.
Yeah.
He's got time.
Mm-hmm.
Brashard Breeland to the Lions.
Yeah, I see overpaying on Super Bowl winner. Won't be the first time.
All right, NFC South, Tampa Bay, Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Bruce
That would be
Arians
a
like
good fit for him.
But I don't know if Bridgewater can push the ball up the field like that. Like he
because even
wants to push the
even
ball.
before the injury, even at Louisville, he wasn't like that.
Yeah, he's not a big arm thrower, and you got to be able to push the ball up the field to play for Bruce Arians. That's the one thing about Jameis that's possible. He can get it up the field. He's just an idiot sometimes with his decisions.
He got laser eye surgery this year, so watch out for him.
I still think
He had eye surgery. Leave him alone.
listen, he's the first NFL player ever to be in 30-30 club, all right? Give him a break.
In the 30-30 club.
They're leading yards too.
Wait, he had 5,000 yards.
Man.
Listen, here's one thing I'm gonna say about Jameis. He does what I wish a lot of quarterbacks did: take chances. Sometimes he just makes some bonehead throws. That's the
I
problem.
made that one play against Texas. He threw the ball right to him.
Can you imagine if he cuts it down to 15 interceptions? Okay, remember Peyton Manning had 22, 23. There's been some good players have 20.
Now I
plus
would say
interceptions.
this: Tampa changed the color of their jerseys from red because some teams are red in the league too.
Yeah, exactly.
They go back to that
They
damn
might be
sherbet
colorblind.
orange
So you
that
really
they
know the
used to
difference.
wear. It'd be all good.
You play the Falcons, that's red.
I'm gonna throw the one prediction out. I think if he went to Chicago, that would be a better fit, and he would be a backup to help push. He
He
might
ain't
be
no
better
backup.
there.
Maybe starting before you know it.
Week
You
3.
went from Mitchell Trubisky to Jameis.
Yeah.
Interception list.
Hey, you know what? I think they would be better off him taking chances in Chicago than Mitch not taking chances.
Just change
They
colors.
still won 7 games with Jameis.
See, if he had James in Seattle with lime green jerseys,
Oh gosh.
you would be great. He'd know who would throw them.
I can see that color.
That's Mike Evans.
All right.
Change color jerseys.
The Saints signed Randall Cobb.
Randall Cobb, is he really gonna get a deal?
Yeah, he's coming back from Dallas.
I think Dallas, yeah.
Dallas to sign him. He will fit in good there. The Falcons, Jordan Howard.
Running back?
Yeah,
They don't want Devontae Freeman no more.
They cut
they
Devontae
should have got
Freeman,
him.
didn't
Did they cut
Not
him?
yet.
No, they better.
they? I think
They won't
were
take a
talking
pay. They
about
won't take a pay cut or get cut.
And then let's add another Falcon to the Panthers. Vic Beasley.
Why not?
You
We have no pass rush now.
I'm gonna pay somebody for a pass rush. He had that one good year.
You put Burns and Beasley on the outside together, maybe.
He ain't bringing Mario Addison back.
Hell no. Maybe there might be some.
Yeah,
Why
why not
not? You
try?
give him 1 year, $3 million.
Don't give him a big contract though.
Can we go resurrect Greg Hardy? It's been long enough for him to. be able to
He's
come
still
to the league.
fighting.
He said, "Oh yeah, he hit people in the nuts and stuff."
Yeah. Redskins signed James Bradbury. Absolutely, yeah, that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
Definitely.
Watch the Panthers.
The Giants signed Joe Sherbert from the Browns,
Yep.
offensive lineman.
Yep.
Barkley gonna help Barkley.
The Cowboys signed Amari Cooper.
Y'all better.
He's gonna get one of those two tags.
Well, if they have 2 tags, because Monday we'll find out if they get the transition tag and the tag. But it looks like it might be only 1 tag. The rumor right now, I think we sign Cooper first, and then we transition to Dak.
Cause that turned down
33 million for 105 guaranteed.
At the start of the season, because he won $40 million. Then
Hey.
he had a crap season.
He had what are you talking about? A crap season. He had a top 5 quarterback season.
We said the Cowboys were gonna go 13-3 and make the Super Bowl.
We've
The
been.
Cowboys went 8-8 and
Listen.
missed the playoffs.
I've been saying that for 5 years.
And
Right?
a lot of those stats were empty calories,
I
like
know.
you said.
They are empty calories. I like the empty calories thing.
I would have took the 33.
I would have took that $33 million.
Hell, I would have took the 15 million.
I'll take $1 million.
Like I like Dak betting on himself,
Yeah.
but
But sometimes you got the
I think let's say he goes 6-10 this year,
right.
and Jerry like, well,
Here's Trevor. Like, get up there.
well, you know, I hate to say this. I saw Dak's stat line. His record's been regressive that season.
Still better. So you know what's sad? He's still got the 3rd best winning percentage in the league.
Yeah, like he's regressed.
He's
but
still
yeah.
got the 3rd most wins in the league. It can regress. Still better than Carson Wentz. All right, let's go into this next one. The Eagles signed Byron Jones, cornerback.
They don't need a corner. They need a
Yeah,
receiver.
all
They need corners. They need pass rush. They need
Need a
Offensive
quarterback. They
They
need a running back.
Let me tell you why they're gonna do that. Just because he was a Cowboy, they will do that.
I say draft Dallas Goddard because his name was Dallas.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that one.
Because I thought he was going to y'all.
At least they're strong at their tight end position.
Listen, I see them moving Ertz low key for right off of.
I can't wait this week because, like we were saying, it's NFL free agency 4 o'clock this week, so we'll see what happens. Anything else NFL free agency?
Let's see.
Who has the most money in free agency this year?
The Bills.
Okay.
Cowboys are 3rd or 4th.
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Who's got the biggest? This year, actually, Miami Dolphins,
That's right. Miami has
94 million.
Everybody.
94 million. The Colts, 86 million.
I'm not close to that much money. Well, they're about to cut bunches.
The linemen are off. Lyman is a free agent. Eric Ebron's free agent. They got a lot of rookies on rookie deals. The Bucks 85 million. Let's see. The Bills 83. Cowboys 74. But we got a lot of free agents.
Yeah, I got to resign some people.
And then the Giants 73. The Texans 63. The Redskins 62. That's your top free agent numbers.
Okay.
So we'll see what
I know
happens.
Texans had that much money.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't paid that Deshaun yet.
That's
They
right.
didn't pay Clown either. So.
We'll see what happens. 2 words for you.
Ooh, Hakeem work.
No, is that a King word? He been up there with us.
Seems like it. All right. Gronk will be at WrestleMania.
He itching. He want to do something.
SmackDown.
Put him in Steve Harvey steel cage.
They're gonna bring him next week to SmackDown. So
I can't wait.
Put him in Steve Harvey steel cage for messing his head up on New Year's Eve. Get a rematch.
I hope he throws Mojo through a window. I mean, just throw him through. Turn complete heel and do something.
Smack him with a
Mojo.
chair or something.
Aren't they gonna rumor is they're gonna have them two together, pretty much?
Yeah, they will. I don't know. I don't want to see.
I mean, but Rob needs grooming because he's coming from the NFL world. We know him as tight end Rob Gronkowski to come to be a WWE stalwart. I need you to engage fans. We still need you to wrestle, to perform our stunts the right way.
You want to groom Gronkowski with Mojo Rawley, who stays hype.
We need
He ain't hype.
You need a hype guy. And Rob, he likes to dance and boogie, but he might not
He's
be the
already
best
hyped. Gronkowski is more hyped than Mojo. Have
He
you
might
seen on Mass
be
Singer?
a Zack Ryder
You
on
probably got to
steroids.
put him somewhere somebody he's comfortable with.
He needs to be in a stable. He needs to be with the
A team?
Undisputed Era. He needs to be with
He needs to be Seth Rollins lackey.
No, he needs to be. Yes. As a matter of fact, that would be perfect.
A Seth Rollins lackey.
Yes, the
The
Messiah.
Monday Night Messiah, one of his teammates.
I'm just if you don't get him to train with somebody, give him somebody that can do something. I ain't seen Mojo Rawley since last summer.
He had a belt for a little bit.
Did he?
24/7 belt.
Oh, I didn't realize that was still a belt.
I've had the 24/7 belt.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle Busch had it too. So
Yeah. I want to say Gronk at WrestleMania. PC is gonna be priceless because that's where it's gonna be at the Performance Center.
are there fans enough for Monday night?
No.
Okay.
There are no fans Monday night for Stone Cold. No March Madness.
Wah.
Yep.
March Sadness. Doomsday provision could free owners from paying part of the players in the NBA.
Someone was
salaries.
hoping for that. I hate to say that. Hornets.
Shoot, if you paying Andrew Wiggins $30 million, don't you think you would want some of that money back?
I was going to say, if you're paying Nick Batum, don't you want some of that money back?
I want to say they had LeBron contract, for example. Every game he missed $400,000.
Oh, I meant to add. Have y'all seen Christian Gillick's contract?
His new deal?
Yes.
Bonilla 2.0.
The next 20 years. And he ain't got 20 years left, I don't think. Anyway, Vince Carter's career.
Great. Don't miss him.
Half man, half a mace.
What could because he got injured, right?
Not really.
He got injured.
He got injured and he
Phoenix
cut
days.
his
Well,
how
Toronto,
great he was.
He was hurt in Toronto.
Yeah, that's
they
where he
moved
was
him
hurt.
to New Jersey. But that was to the New Jersey team that was after that finals run, so they could never get back over the hump to get back to the finals.
They traded him for.
Who did they move? I think they moved Kenyon Martin.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Did they move Kenyon Martin at
Okay.
that point?
And
Kerry
Kittles?
Kittles, they got rid of them. It was Vince, J. Kidd, and Rich
Lonzo
Jefferson.
Mourning towards the end, I thought.
And Mourning was in Miami at that point.
Yeah.
This was like 06. Shaq had just moved to the Eastern Conference
Ah,
with D
yeah.
Wade.
Yep.
And the Nets had just come off losing 2 finals, and then they lost to the Pistons.
Okay,
So the
okay,
Pistons started coming into their own, and then the Miami thing, and New Jersey just couldn't find that magic again to get back to the
Yeah.
finals.
And he went to Phoenix after that, right?
Yeah. And then they traded him to Orlando.
Which
where
they had a chance.
Orlando went to the finals the year before. They thought bringing him Vince Carter in would give
Right.
them a chance to beat the Lakers, and then they couldn't even get out the East because Boston put that big 3 together. So
Mhm.
Vince just ended up in good spots
At
at
the
the
wrong
wrong
time.
times.
After he was injured in Toronto, I didn't feel like he was the same player.
Nah, he was
Yeah.
more of a jump shooter.
Right. He wasn't as good as he was
He
in
wasn't
Toronto.
as
He
explosive.
never got that explosiveness back. I just still to play as long as he did is amazing. So
20 seasons.
I hate the way 20 seasons. I hate it ends this way, but one of the best, man. One of my favorite Tar Heels. Now I don't have many. Vikings cut cornerback Xavier Rhodes.
He'll be a Panther.
He'll be a Cowboy. We ain't got nothing else. Chargers tagged Hunter Henry for $11 million.
You better.
Smart tag.
Yep. Derek Coleman.
Oh my gosh.
That's not my 2
Smart
words.
move.
Hunter Henry.
Quarterback Byron Jones about to get paid $16 to $18 million a year. Highest ever by a corner.
I can see it. It's a market.
Take money. Get money.
Until
Won't be in Dallas.
Travis White come up.
Yep.
Do you get paid?
No, because he's still on a rookie deal. I
Yeah.
think.
He'll
Oh
be
my
high
gosh.
for a year.
I'm trying to think who because Jaden Ramsey already got paid. White's
Stephon-
probably next.
Stephon Gilmore got paid.
Gilmore got paid, and he's been in the league longer. But yeah, White is next.
Yep.
Oh my God, he's gonna break the bank.
I thought he was better than all.
And there's a corner in Buffalo too, young
Oh,
corner.
yep, White.
Is that White?
Yeah.
That's something.
Tre'Davious White. LSU.
Absolutely,
Cornerback you. I don't care about to say.
that's true. Wide receiver, you or cornerback, you will have to do
Only
that
person
one.
did Marshawn Lattimore get paid already?
Yeah, but he digressed this year. He was.
Oh yeah, I'm saying
regressed
he
a
get
lot.
paid.
He didn't get paid. I
Yeah,
don't
they haven't
think.
paid him.
But I don't think he's not gonna break the bank the way White is now.
White about ready.
Because he stepped back this year. He was getting burnt a lot. He wasn't even best
He
corner.
been toasted the past couple
Yeah.
of seasons
Yeah.
down in New Orleans.
Yeah, they've been on Eli Apple when he's back. I
Yeah.
guess we
Oh
good.
gosh, yeah, it's true. All right, let's go into goodbye.
Sports.
All right, so what we got this week? Goodbyes
Sports.
in general.
30 more days at least.
At least.
That's about it, really. A little breaking news. So Conor McGregor revealed his aunt passed away.
From the virus?
Yep.
Uh,
And she was in Ireland, so
We'll say goodbye to Floyd Mayweather's baby mama. They found her earlier this week in her car, passed away. They didn't say, they said it was in foul play, but they didn't release what happened to
Okay.
her. But tough right there.
yeah,
Even if you're not together with your baby moms,
you still.
you still gonna feel that because she's had 3 of your babies. So that's tough, man.
Yeah. To all the Charmin cleaning supplies in stores.
All the ass paper and all the Lysol.
Yep.
Lysol stocks went through the roof, huh? And them and Charmin and Angels, huh?
Mhm.
We winning, we winning. And all the water companies,
Yep.
like we winning, we winning. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's 75 degrees. Everybody got power, but we buying water. Oh, so shout out to no more late night grocery shopping for the time being. Publix closed at 8. Harris Teeter's closed at 9.
I see. I was about to go hit the Harris Teeter like 1 a.m. The 24-hour Harris Teeter, but they ain't doing 24 hours no more. Damn it.
say here? Oh, Lucas 50 leads Mavericks past Suns on Twitch.
Hey.
Oh, we're doing gaming with the
Yeah.
players now? Okay, well, that makes sense. Yeah, all right. All right, I've got a couple. NCAA tournament,
Oh yeah.
of course. U.S. soccer president resigns after criticism of language on behalf of U.S. Soccer Foundation filed by the women U.S. soccer team.
Oh, he said something real stupid.
Not
He's a
surprising.
freaking idiot.
He said something. Men don't work as women don't have to work. Women have to work. Don't have to work as hard or something along those lines.
Idiot. All right, that's all we can say, idiot. All right, you guys got anything else?
That's my dummy too. I forgot about that.
Shout out to my man Smoochie, out there coaching these players with these parents right now, aggravating him. Bless you, man.
Hand sanitize, Smoochie. Please hand sanitize.
When you tell a kid,
No group pictures.
Don't eat the snacks. What did you want to say about where can we catch your show?
Oh yeah,
Outcast and
6 to 8. Urban Outcast, everything. Well, I guess everything sports and sneakers. I don't know what else we can say right now.
We might talk about. We don't have to get into some ratchet stuff. Like, who's the better cheater out of the gender species? Do men cheat better than women, or do women cheat better than men?
If you want to call in the show, call 1-800-BOBBY.
Let me make sure my phone off for
Yeah.
that conversation.
Absolutely.
Who's slicker?
Next week we'll be doing dating advice on the show.
Cut them off. No, I was kidding.
Side chick night.
Ooh.
We have specials on Side Chick Night. We got buy 2 get 3 free.
Yeah, like it's hair care.
We have a lot of great people in the community that we like to give shout outs to.
So can we do strip club buffets? You not doing buffets? Like
No, I don't think that would be sanitized.
Now you can't go.
Are they giving wipes at the center?
Like the strippers are coming out in like rubber suits, just rubber clear suits now.
With the mask on.
With the mask
you
on.
have to touch anyway, so.
So they grind it on you with their
On
plastic, and all you hear is just the stuff that the sound the plastic is making.
Next week's show, we will not be talking about that, but we will be having a top 5, I'm sure, of every sport that we can think of, because the next month, that might be our shows.
Yep. Give us a top 5 topics.
You know what? Let's do a bracket. We'll do a bracket for what?
A bracket?
Yeah, we'll do a bracket for, best community women of all time. Best women in the community.
Let's go to Ben Simmons' house.
All right, we'll end the show on that. Top 64 Dwight Howard moment, or 69 moments, I guess. You're listening to BSS Carolinas. You can catch us everywhere.
You probably having a field day right now. He off work too?
He's like,
He's off work?
look,
Is he the top?
we can all quarantine together.
Is he the top seed or the lower seed?
Depends on what he moved for.
Right.